Right. Today, I'm enforcing a quiet stream. Because I need no distractions, because we are going to get this fucking playthrough finished before the end of the year. Otherwise, Kerbin dies to the virus. This. Shut up. Alright then, Gaffs, Alkirion and Eric, you're the only people allowed in the stream today. We're enforcing a quiet one. Because we have got to get busy. Because there is very, very little. Whoa, no, wait, Gaffs, wait. There is very little time left to save Kerbin. We need to drill and drill like crazy. Wait.
Tesla founder Elon Musk is originally from South Africa, which is strange. You would think he's from Madagascar.
Fuck. Not bad, Santa, I'll give you that. Santa, thank you for the bits and welcome to the stream. And what about this? Garf's over here with a 2-year sub. Garfs, thank you for the prime. Welcome to the stream, Garfs, as well. He has returned. It's true. Mikey, welcome to the stream. Says we're not getting rid of him. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. He says goodbye. Shake, welcome to the stream. He says I'll be quiet. And Mindright, welcome to the stream. Says Kerbin is doomed. Not true. We have 3 new recruits to help with the very final push.
Fine. Made me buy bitties.
Enforcing a quiet one, I'll have to get more bits to annoy you then. Alkirion, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Gaffs, I appreciate the sub very, very much. Thank you, Gaffs. Kerbin is not doomed, right? To fix Kerbin, we need a polarized sample from the north of Duna, a polarized sample from the south of Duna. We need a clean blood sample from the only Kerbal that hasn't been back to the planet since the outbreak, which is Jamwedge, who's stuck in orbit around the sun. And we need to synthesize and release the vaccine. Now, we have spent a fuckload of time trying to rescue a lot of stranded Kerbals that have been stuck on Duna. There might be a terrible decision to be made. Now, we have the rover on Duna. The rover is going to do most of its driving between streams. The thing is, I sent last week... Let me just load the save in proper, because you have to do this once you've started. We have Mikey B and Koala, I think, piloted by Fisty, driving out to Duna now, I think. Let me just check. I'm going to the tracking station so I can see. Scotty and Easy Green have parked up next to... Look, this is... Scotty and Easy Green have arrived here. At the can that's full of... Look, we've got Easy Green and Scotty on the rover, and in this fucking Pringles can over here, we have Kitten, Cats, Mina, Santa, Chaz, Alkirion, and Mindright. There is half of the Doomhaus Space Agency stuck here. In the middle of butt-fuck nowhere on Duna. So, here's my plan. We have a ship that is leaving now. So I've been taking a ship to Duna, doing the whole orbital mechanic thing, doing the mission, flying it home, then sending another one. How about this? We have Koala and Mikey leaving the Kerbin system now on their way to Duna. How about we send up 2 ships right behind it and have 3 ships on the way to Duna at once? So we have the rescue vessel for them sweats. We also have... And then we're going to send the North and South Pole drills to follow. So instead of rescuing Kerbals, we are just going to keep sending more and more until the entire Doomhaus Space Agency is stuck. How does that sound? Does that work? Because we are running out of time. This is a gamble because I could get all of them stuck as well, and then we're absolutely fucked. So everybody, over to Cellist.
I was recommended by my dentist to use the brand new Bluetooth Oral-B Sonic toothbrush. I didn't like it as it started turning my gnashes a funny color, rolling eyes face.
First job, rate that joke out of 10. Cellist, welcome to the stream and thank you for the 14 months. Thank you both for the subs. Cellist, good afternoon. Right. So I built... No, I need the drill. Where's the drill? I built a drill. Cellist, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Right, that's the... There we go, look, the Duna drill. Now look at this. This is the drill setup. I made this off stream. So if I was to deploy the drill, I actually need to do some tinkering with this.
Sonic Toothbrush is my least favorite game of the franchise.
Fuck. Thank you for the bits. Cellist, thank you for the sub very much. Gaff, thank you for the sub as well. Enjoy no ads, the pair of you. Now, technically, that drill will go into the surface of the poles, right? Now, this is a one-man vessel, but it could potentially retrieve, because these drills need to be on there at a real-world week, don't forget. So, between streams, I could take 4 Kerbals to just sit on the side of the fucking thing and have a free ride home. You get extra credit for the assist there. You deserve it. No, but Cellist, Gavs, I appreciate the subs. So, it's not the safest way home, but this means that we could potentially rescue some Kerbals as well. But these need to go to the north and south pole of Duna. Ooh, I'll tell you what, actually. Before we get going, it sounds incredibly risky, but I'd like to see it. I know, right? It's like Mindrate says, we have the ability to strand extra Kerbals more efficiently on Duna. Or the risk pays off and we live happily ever after. Now, I'm thinking maybe we dribble a bit of because we've not really taken that much science readings from Duna yet. So if I just sneak on a couple of... I'll tell you what, I'll put this science equipment. I've got the Science Junior there, so I'm going to put a thermometer on there. I'm going to put them above the fuel tank so we don't lose them to air pressure or whatever it is. Drag. Maybe we stick this thing, whatever it is, there. Do you know what I mean? So we can take science readings, core samples, all sorts of shit. But that means I need to take a scientist on board this. Therefore, I'm getting confused. But I think we're doing the right thing. Now, Duna Lander. I think the Duna Lander stage that I've got up here, I think this is the one with the drill. It is, okay. So I actually need to just do what them changes I just made. I just need to make them one more time. And then anybody that isn't currently stranded on Kerbal, I need you to go up on this mission. Fast as fuck. I'm ready to land on Duna, fall on its side, roll downhill, and explode. Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is with a prediction, Eric? Because I would be if I was in your position. Put a mystery go on there as well. But I don't want to put them too high just in case Boyo gets his head ripped off. Now, we discovered last week... Have I drained all the oxidizer out of that? Yeah, okay, we've got no oxidizer in there. Is the Cellist Kerbal dormant? It's available, Cellist, and you might be called up right now because everybody else is fucking stuck. So, I'm going to send 2 of these, but I need to work out what I send on them. I need a pilot. I need a pilot, an engineer, and a fucking scientist. Did we learn the other week that a scientist can reset chutes? That needs testing. Let's actually test that. Let's test it. Right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. The first job for today is to test out whether the lander, whether a scientist can... Oh, another thing I need to say as well. Because Shake, Eric, and Frosty all got points in the last 24 hours, we now have a Shake pilot, Cellist, who's a scientist. We have a... Where's Eric? Shake, Cellist, oh, it's Eric, and Frosty, I think, is the other one. There. So we have a bunch of new Kerbals. Cellist, you are here, you are fine. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. This is not for a successful mission point. This is not a mission. It's simply just to run a quick test for me before we set these off. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. If you're not trapped on Duna, make a guess. 10, 9, 8. 7. I don't even know if this thing's got enough to take off. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Actually, can that... Yeah, that works. Okay. The number I was thinking of is 11. Oh, Shake on his first mission. I guess this is not technically a mission, but actually we needed a scientist, didn't we? Is Shake a scientist? The whole point was to take a scientist. Who else is next? Who's next? Eric? Eric, you're a scientist, right? You are. Good. Right, Shake and Eric. The only thing you can do on this mission is die. You can't... We're just going to fire up real quick, land nearby, and test whether I can repack the chutes. So bear with me. Because I've been thinking that it's only an... Mindright, you're a... No, Mindright's a scientist. I tested it. I can't remember who it was that tested it that's a pilot. Alkarion, you're an engineer, right? Is it Tagslack, maybe? Tested as a pilot and he couldn't repack the chutes, but I've never tested as a scientist. So, should we actually put the landing legs down to make sure we've got the proper coverage? So this is what this thing's going to land... Eric. Forgot about that. This is maybe not safe on Kerbin. I apologise. That gift card could. So if I was to deploy the drill now... Eric, put your fucking helmet on, by the way. So the drill does... Yes, it does go underground. Okay. Now, Eric, put your fucking helmet on. Do you want the visor up or down, Eric? Visor up or visor down? Up. Okay. Right, so therefore, I am going to we're just going up. So let me put auto SAS on. I'm going to move away, we'll land on the grass somewhere. And then I'm going to pop all the parachutes and see if Eric, as a scientist, can repack the fucking thing. 3, 2, 1. This thing, by the way. Right, okay, we're not going to go too far. Let's sort of head over towards... Sothan's monument over here and land on the grass. Now, if I was to turn to retrograde, we'll bring in the landing... No, fucking extend the landing gear for the landing, Stubbler. Pop the chutes. And then we're just going to come back to the surface.
Just put my wallet through the wash seems good.
To be fair, though, there's nothing that could get destroyed in a wallet nowadays, right? Nobody carries notes around unless you've got a love letter from Trim or something in there, Cellist. Cellist, thank you for the big bits. I was hoping for 10% off at Love Honey. For some reason, the word Love Honey being a website makes me feel a bit more queasy than the idea of Gwynblade's OnlyFans, and he's my own brother. Right, the fuck? Okay, time warp's weird. Only, do I need to boost up a little bit? I'm coming in a bit hot. Okay, there we go. I forgot the drill's still down. Right, now, Eric... If Eric was to get off his chair and not fall off the ship, can Eric repack the chutes as a scientist? He can. Engineers, that is bad news. Scientists might just eat all your dinner money. That is interesting. Therefore, the engineers may have had their time in the sun. It may be the time of the pilots and the scientists for the last few streams. Lovely. Right, let's send Crisis out to recover the vessel. But what of the receipts and business cards I collected over the last decade? I mean, that's true. All them receipts, Eric, imagine. Is that Polish or Polish? I guess it's capitalised. Right, so... Technically now... Given that I assume we are still in the window because of Mikey and Koala have already set off. That mission, by the way, wasn't worth any successful mission points, so they aren't locked out of the next one. Cellist and Eric. Oh, Shake and Eric. So now, if I was to open this, I need a crew of at least a scientist and a pilot to go on this mission, to go on every mission from this point forward. But we don't know about engineers. Most of our engineers are stuck on... Duna anyway, right? But we have DSS Big Horse's Cock. If anything was going to be attaching itself to the Mombi, it was that, right? So it's Duna... Was it Duna Land or something? Duna Lander.
Polish.
Or was it Duna Drill? Duna Drill. But it was like Duna Drill Rocket, right? What was it called? Is this it? This is it, I think. Okay. Jealous, thank you for the bit. Polish. Fuck the Polish, right? Nah, Gwynblade is right. It's his OnlyFans. I won it when he lost his marbles last week. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I emptied my wallet a few months ago. It's so flimsy and thin. Do you know what? When I was investigating my back problems before the huge collapse, one of the things that was suggested to me was to not put your wallet in your back pocket. Because I always did. Typical bloke, right? I always had my wallet in my back right pocket. And if you think about it, wherever you are, especially at work, wherever you are at all times when you sat down, you're sat slightly raised, like by an inch on one side. Can you imagine putting something an inch high, putting a board or something under one arse cheek and sitting like that all day? No wonder people's backs are fucked. Right, anyway. Let's stop talking about my back passage. Okay, right, we're re-rolling. Everybody that isn't stuck on Duna, I need a scientist and a pilot. 10. 9. 8. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. 7. 6. This is worth a mission point. 5. 4. 2, if there's anybody left. 1. The number was 55. Eric and Cellist, it looks, but is Eric... I mean, Eric's definitely our scientist. I guess everybody else is dead, right? So let me put Eric on board, seeing as nobody else exists in this fucking space centre anymore. Eric's our scientist with a bullet. What was Cellist? Cellist, you're a scientist. Therefore, I need a pilot. And because nobody rolled, we need the pilot that we see the least. Who doesn't fly very often? 12, I guess? We need a pilot that we don't see often. Isn't likely to come in. I guess the trouble is... There we go. Games Gandolfini, that'll work. Then again, he fucking subbed recently, didn't he? Eric, are you okay to go up with him? We don't want to go in the storage because we need to go in the command pod, don't we? Not the lander can, the command pod. Lovely. So he doesn't get a successful mission point, but Eric does. This is the Eric solo mission. Eric, you're going to Duna. Have you been to Duna yet, Eric? Okay, now, the trouble is I need to send another fucking mission up after this. Let's begin. No, obviously not. There are people that have come back from Duna. Koala and... There's a bunch of people that actually made it back. I think Easy Green's been twice. If I remember the original Flyby as well. To that point, no. I mean, Trim's been, but he's not come back. Okay, right, where are we in our transfer window? I need Duna to be about 30 degrees ahead. Would you say that's about 30 degrees? Pushing 45, right? So if the sun's the middle of the clock, Duna's at 12, we want Kerbin to be at 1 o'clock. But that's not too bad, right? Is that, what'd you say? That's about 30 degrees. Get away with that. Lovely. Right, so therefore, I just need to take off and get going. Eric, best of luck. Right, how the fuck do you play Kerbal? I need SAS on. I need to turn out to sea. We need to go to about 100 metres per second, then start turning. I need to be at 45 degrees by about 15k, and then start 15 kilometres, then start bending to the horizon over time. That'll do. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2. And we begin. Look at that beautiful morning. Look at that. Beautiful. Eric, do you fancy stopping off on the sun on the way just for a bit of a get a bit of a tan, a bit of vitamin D before you carry on with the rest of the mission. It's the cold, bleak deserts of Doona. Yes, so, for the importance of the playthrough, those that are stranded, I know you want your mission points and stuff, but I think it's fair to try and save Kerbal over rescue. But we will be trying to rescue you, probably today as well. But what I want is 3 successful touchdowns on Doona today. To recover from my wallet mistake, I may put my keyboard in the tumble dryer. Who was it who did that? That's the thing, because I've not been in golf and stuff recently, for the first time, I'm like out of the loop with a lot of Doomhaus related stuff, and it feels strange, but good, because it means I get my Fridays off. Is it cats? It sounds like something cats might do. It sounds familiar. Was it Surthan? No, I think Surthan and I were talking about washing it up in the, washing your keys in soapy water. That was a swift do trick as well, and it's a good one. Bowl of soapy water, like just, fuck, I could say fairy liquid then, but just wash dish, I guess is a more relevant Doomhaus reference. Chuck them in and wash them as if they're pots. Right, I need to boost really quickly because I need to get more height. There we go. Let's put this on so I can see where my apoapsis is. I want that, which is the highest point of my current orbit, to be 70, and that to be 70. I'm going to keep boosting at full speed with this engine until it is. We're about out of the thicker parts of the atmosphere as well. Look at that beautiful heating. For some reason I went for, when I was building this off stream, I went for black and orange, because it's the furthest from green. My keyboard is dirty, but I'd sooner replace it before giving it a good cleaning. Your spacebar is wobbly and loud as it is. Yeah, but mechanical keyboards, you want them as loud as possible, right? $54. I don't ever buy anything. I always use stuff until it falls apart. But I got a bit of a... I started looking at my savings. This is when I was working. I started looking at my savings and realised I had like loads and loads of money. Which is all eaten up now, obviously. But I thought, I need to treat myself. So I just looked around and I thought, let's buy a new keyboard. So I think I bought exactly the same one that Sothan had. And holy fucking shit. A good keyboard is everything. Yo goes over the mic too much, I see. Especially when you're jumping around in Sea of Thieves, because you can't not jump around in Sea of Thieves. Now, I'm not going to start speaking about specific brands, but god damn, is a mechanical keyboard everything. Why am I going so... I didn't realise I was going so high. I'm 120 kilometres on my apoapsis. It's maybe not the worst thing to do. I often think I go a bit shallow too much when I'm making orbits. Let me scale that to about there. That shouldn't be a big burn, technically. They do say, Eric, it's impossible to not jump while running. Just a Microsoft. No, this isn't. This is a Steel series. Sothan has it as well. I bought it in 2015. G6GV2 Steel series, and it's just black. There's no fucking messing about. It's just a black rectangle with keys on it, and I love it. No fucking lights. G6V2 Steel series. There you go. You got me wanting to search for Black Friday keyboard deals now. Shake, you should. A good keyboard is everything. I don't even have that good a mouse. I'm not recommending this keyboard specifically, despite the fact it's my best purchase in ages. Even though it hurt to spend money on stuff. Yorkshire, you see. But still. I think it's only about 70 quid as well. Koala, welcome to the stream. Office keyboard gang. Do it, Koala. Treat yourself. Koala, good afternoon. Your mission is... You should be invisible. Your mission's there. You and Mikey aboard the smaller Lucky Penguin are heading to go and stage a rescue as we speak. But we're doing the stupid thing of sending multiple ships at once to do... I've just realised this is maybe a mistake. Because I'm going to have to be doing all of the burns at once, aren't I? All of the fucking messing about at Doona at once. I might time warp about fucking 12 hours or something. So that there's a 12-hour gap between one mission and the next. That's sensible, actually. I'm going to stay in orbit. I don't like a backlit keyboard, though. I find myself in the dark often on your PC. I guess. Yeah, I'm not saying there's not inherent benefits, but just the idea of a nice, plain, black, but high-quality keyboard. Lovely.
Twat.
Although I can also agree with Cheeky on this. Cheeky, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. I'm after a certain Razer one, but they're not restocking. Right, now. 122 to 118 kilometres. What I'm going to do is I'm going to time warp a little bit and give Koala and Mikey plenty of time to get away. So I've just time warped for a few days. They're just about to pass Minmus's orbit, look. Are they? Yeah, I'm going to time warp a couple more days. It shouldn't fuck with... Yeah, there we go. Good. It shouldn't fuck with getting to Duna. It's still at about the right angle, but it just means that they won't be approaching at the same time, because that would be lethal. All the nice white ones don't have the number pad. Oh, all them little squat ones. Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean, you probably get used to it in about 8 seconds, right? But still. Koala, welcome to... Koala. Yes, I was talking to you right there. But I've just confused Kitten and Koala again, because apparently everybody begins with a... Kitten, thank you for the host. Give me my keys. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Most need a numpad. I know Boxy plays without one. There's a lot of things Boxy does that we can't do, right? Okay, so that should be good. Now, if I leave, if I create a maneuver node here, do a lot of Mike Muty stuff on there. And mod marking in WoW, yes. And if I just create how expensive is this burn? If I create a burn about there-ish, let's go a bit wider. In the right direction, of course. Assuming this is the right direction. I think then I'm stretching out, aren't I? So if I go to about there, I'm stretching out along Kerbin's. If I was to target Duna, can I maybe get a spicy rendezvous? Oh shit! All right. Yeah. 644,000 kilometers away from. 644 kilometers away. Can I stretch him in and get him super close? 109. I have as much use for a number pad as I do for calculus. Cigar, welcome to the stream. I mean, true, but I use the fuck out of this number pad. Like Koala says, there's a lot of short... It's like, what? It's a stream deck, is what it is. For me. All of the buttons on there are all for muting the stream, the chop list, chops up and down, this and that, fucking midstream break, all that bullshit. Vital. I use the fuck out of my numpad. Cigar, good afternoon. Oh, morning. Welcome to the stream. Right, I've just got a really good Duna encounter, so I'm happy with that. And then we're going to send up the next ship, so I need as many people as possible. Oh, use a controller, I see. What's half of 47? 23.5. It's funny how heated some people get while talking about what keyboard they prefer. I got called an idiot for liking Corsair once, because I can't remember what technical reason I got thrown at me. And just responded, I don't know, seems like a keyboard and I can type with it, isn't that what it's for? Yeah. What's the joke about, like, Reddit, where you think, I kind of like this subject, I'm a fan of keyboards. I like mine, clicky clacky, very nice, I'm going to subscribe to r/keyboards. And then within 4 days, you're the most judgmental prick possible because of every minute detail of keyboards, because you've sat and read too much, and you've got super fucking zoomed in, and you forgot what the point was in the first place. Yeah? It's just that, isn't it? The internet can make you too interested in stuff. As long as it has lights and goes click-clack, I am very happy. You said that about that bed you ordered earlier, though, kid. Corsair make keyboards? I didn't realise they did, actually. I joined r/Jungle Run today. What the fuck's Jungle Run? That's that game for iOS, right? From 2009. How did you know I ordered it? I went looking through your bins, kitten. I'm waiting for a burned window here, just bear with me. Eric and Games Gandolfini are heading off. Good old Razor products. True. Talked about it. Sorry, kitten, I was hungry. People ask what switches you have, and I always have to say I can't fucking remember. What is a switch in this? Oh, fuck, I've left my burn too late. Fucking 43-second burn to escape. I love this fucking shit. My bins are off limit to you. Look at that, it's racist. CITV kids show when I was a kid, basically a Crystal Maze type thing, but jungly. So you subscribe to r/Jungle Run. No one knew you were probably on it, right, Cellist? The SE Mechanical Key. You don't have to go through her bin, she leaves the door on the left. This is Yorkshire, you can do that. Open Razor got excited that my mum called me because she'd broken the TV, it wasn't even the right one. Wait, what? That was Bamzuki. As if you wouldn't nip on that show as well while you had the opportunity, Cellist. Right, so that is now Cheeky and... Not Cheeky, Bin Mutant and... Games Gandolfini and Eric on their hair. I could do an adjustment burn here just to try and get that a bit spicier. Shall I do that? Let's do it. If I add a manoeuvre here... This engine's fucking far too powerful for this, though. Then I bring him in a bit. I need to do a course correct burn on all of these. So what's that burn? That's going to be tiny. 0.2 second burn. My engines are far too powerful for this bullshit. The open Razor got excited when young cock she's broken the TV. Oh, you couldn't get Bake Off on. You opened Razor? Oh, you mean a package you got from Razor, Koala? Or you opened the website? I've got a 1 second burn in 58 minutes. Oh, the Razor website, I see. Right, let me just burn up to it. I want to get on a proper collision. So if I keep aiming at... Can you... I guess this is what this is for, right? If I was to turn the thrust limiter right down, then I'd be able to execute this burn in 10... I see. Okay. Roger that. So I've got a 10-second burn to do. If I was to turn the manoeuvre off, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Actually, that's fine. Then increase the thrust, then wait until this is... Then kill the engine the second I'm actually getting into my orbit around Duna. If you've never seen this game before, by the way, good luck. This is a complicated thing to get your head around. Not space in general, or orbital mechanics, but the watching what the fuck the game's trying to tell you. That's the difficult bit. Lovely. Eric, your good self, with Games Gandolfini to your left, are now setting off through the dark reaches of space for a year or two until you get to Duna. You are following right behind Koala and Mikey, who are also doing the same. Eric, you are taking with you one of the drills. And you are in charge of landing. Eric, would you like the North Pole or the South Pole? That's an important question, I guess. Right, let me save that. Then let me go to the Space Center. You'd like to go to the South Pole. Remember that, Eric. You're in charge of this mission. I'll tell you what I ought to do on the to-do list. Koala and Mikey... Let's do this, because we're doing multiple missions now. Koala and Mikey. Their mission is to deliver the lander to Duna intact. Eric's mission is to deliver drill to South Pole, because we're getting the polar and ice samples from Duna, so we need somebody to go to the North Pole. Therefore, I need another crew. I ordered mine on the basis of the size of it, since I've limited space and paid enough attention to... Hang on. I ordered mine on the basis of the size of it, since I have limited space, and paid enough attention to check that it doesn't have the loudest of switches, so the mic doesn't pick everything up. That's how far my interest goes, really. I think that's the thing, right? You don't have to care enough to... You don't have to... I think that's my life in a nutshell. I don't care a great deal about the things... about getting the things I have, but when I have them, I obsessively look after them. you know what I mean? You can still like something even if you didn't put fucking 800 hours of research into buying the bastard thing. Right. We are going again. I just realised, Eric, you didn't get to name that ship. So think of a name for the next time we go to it. But first, boys and girls, we will listen to a message from our sponsor.
My favourite keyboard were the Yamaha ones we had in school, with a DJ button that nobody ever pressed.
Chalice, thank you for the bits. You had that drum beat though, wasn't there? There was a button that you could press, there was a drum beat and it went... Actually, that's keyboard cat. I need a pilot and I need a scientist. Drill teams. 10. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. If you have won a point in the last 2 years, you have a Kerbal. 9. Make your guesses now. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The number was 42. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Cellist at 46, I believe, is our scientist. Cellist, you're off. Cellist is a scientist, right? He is. Cellist is our scientist. And Shake is our pilot. Beautiful. Shake, you're up. Cellist, Shake, get to know each other. You're going to be spending a year in a fucking tin can. Cellist, name this ship. I have the Wolverine controller koala, if that's what you're looking for. Universal High School Experience, right? You're looking for a Wolverine controller. Been thinking about a controller, but I'll probably go with a cheap one to see if I like it. Honestly, koala, everything you've ever seen me play on stream for 6 years is with a £6.99 knockoff Xbox 360 controller, and I prefer this over all of the every other controller I've ever held. Do it for £6. You can't go wrong. Cellist would like to call the ship watch this be already taken. Shippy McShipface. Yeah. eBay koala. Social distancing, please. And the Xbox 360 controllers koala are quite big as well. So, but then again, I think other controllers are bigger. Right, the Shippy McShipface is heading up, piloted by Shake with Cellist right behind. Begin. Got quite small hands. Then it should be just about right. What I mean is like obviously the smaller controller. If people with like motor issues in their hands. Hello. The bigger the controller, sometimes the easier it is. When it's all small and fiddly, it gets to be a pain in the ass, but it's different for everybody, right? Xbox is good for small hands, says Kim. Wow, look at that sunset launch. That's actually beautiful. I kind of wish it was a midstream break right now. Fuck. Right. Shake, are you ready for your first flight? Mobility issues, gang. Well, mine are fucking because I didn't pay attention to... I used chainsaws and hedge cutters and streamers so much and didn't pay attention to the dangers of vibration like things, which I don't think I have, but I got close. Right, Cellist, you're on a ship that has been piloted by somebody that's had a Kerbal in the Doomhaus Space Agency for about 10 minutes. Shake, best of luck. We are going to repeat exactly the same thing. 10, 9, God, in the shadow of the VAB, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. But after a message from our sponsor.
Put the L plates on.
Fuck. Right, we're going again. Get to about 100 metres per second, and then we're going to slowly turn to about 45 degrees. Then once we get past about 12 kilometres up, we're going to start. That is a beautiful sight. Look at that, boys and girls. Doesn't that make you proud to be part of the Doomhaus Space Agency? No, me neither. But it is a pleasant view. We've used an Xbox controllers since they were a thing. So good. Then again, the Dual Shock line as well, a great control. Oh boy, I'm in time for Duna Part 2. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Chaz, you know what I've done today? Because we're running out of time in the Kerbal playthrough, because it has to end this year. I am throwing 3 ships at Duna at once. In some technicalities, the Razer controller I have is Xbox, if you look at the pictures I posted yesterday, but it isn't wireless, unfortunately. I see. Ran into a door frame when I was 13 and broke my last 3 fingers on my right hand, and now they're fucked. I'm tilted too heavily. I know, actually, I'm flying perfectly. Fucking hell, I shit myself then, thinking I was turning too early. It turns out it was one of the best flight profiles I've ever had. Not flight pro. Well, yeah, I guess flight profiles. Your controller's wireless, but you use it wired. Mine's just wired, Koala. It's just a cheap wired one. Praise the sun. Right, get rid of the... this is a beautiful time of day to be flying, by the way. Look at this. Can I burn away without setting fire to the boosters? I can. Lovely. Right, throttle full. Would aim to be about 20 degrees, I think, because that worked well last time. Because we're going to Duna with a shitload of fuel in this engine, which is a beauty. But we know that 20,000 entry point, the 20-kilometre entry to Duna is enough to completely circularise without spending a single fucking shred of fuel. So if we can pull that off, we're golden. Physics Friday next, Cellist. Bybee has recommended that we do a playthrough or a couple of streams of one of the worst games we've ever played. Or one stream at least, then after that a game called Teardown. Yeah, there is Cheeky, it's true. I think I found it from Bargain Zone. What, this controller? Elbow deep in the hand jitters. Yeah, I'm alright though, it's not necessarily... it's not vibration white finger as much, but it's not so bad on this hand, but down here, like all the way down there, it just goes dead numb sometimes. That's why I think you see me often in the same game, like Sea of Thieves or Skyrim was a good example. I switched regularly from controller to mouse and keyboard. This game's beautiful. I'm going to miss this game, I'll be honest. It's been driving me fucking mad recently trying to play it, when I've not been feeling right up to it, but I do like it. Right, what's that orbit? Let's have it about there. So if I then turn to there, then we'll time warp a little bit, live happily ever after. I just realised I forgot to put RCS boosters and mono propellant on the landers. Ugh. 14 bar, that's not too bad, Koala, that's good enough, right, for a test. Today this driver decided to take a dump. Yesterday it was a different one. Wait, what? Oh, this driver, I thought you meant like you'd booked a taxi or something cheeky. It confused me. It likes you too, Stubbler, but it needs a little space. It does, we need a bit of time away from dear old Kerbal. Well, there won't be a fucking Kerbin to go back to. If you're new to this, by the way, we used to have a space station in orbit, and it had multiple different modules that we bought. It had... What did it have on it? It had a pizzeria, it had a science wing, it had a prison, and it had a pub which doubled as a sex dungeon. The sex dungeon was run by Eric and Scotty, and the science wing... the pizzeria was run by Mina and Alkirion. At some point, there was an outbreak on the space station, and it's something to do with the transfer of cheese between those two places. Why a sex dungeon would want... But for some reason, Alkirion and Mina sent a package to the other side of the space station that was mainly just dairy products, and it returned... For some reason, it returned, and they made food with it. Somewhere in all that, there was an enormous outbreak on the space station. We had to quarantine the whole thing, evacuate people, put them in decontamination units on Kerbin, and try and fix the platform. It didn't work. We had to deorbit an entire space station so it would explode in orbit and be done with. However, Santa was in charge of deorbiting said space station. He's there now trying to defend himself. And he managed to bring an entire space station down. I had my hands behind my back at the time, and it didn't blow up. It smashed into the surface of Kerbin, and infected the entire planet. Now we're desperately trying to get the ingredients for a vaccine. Right, let me just wait a couple of days. Right, that's gone. Eric's ship is gone, so now we can set this off as well. Impressive seeing the new machines at work. They're upgraded, vibration technology. I bet it is. It's probably come a long way in the last 10 years as well. And I successfully crashed it into the ground no matter what any of you say. The fact it bounced is fiction. It didn't bounce, it did a hop. It was supposed to blow up in orbit. Can you remember the frame rate with that space station? God fucking damn it. Okay, now, I need to get a very successful burn. If I was to leave ahead of Kerbin... God, we've got so much shite in orbit now. Let me just clear a bit of the... There we go, the map screen. Now, we've still got about that 30 degrees, right? Probably better than it was. So I need to make a escape velocity burn here. Escape burn to about 1,000 meters per second. Seemed to work alright before. There, 1,027. Now, if I go back to the map screen, I was on the map screen anyway, Stubbler, you fucking moron. If I then... This is the red planet, so I set that as my target, and I then stretch out our apoapsis until I hopefully get... I have learned how to play Kerbal, I think. As much as it pains me to admit that. I've learned how to play Kerbal. 45 seconds. I've learned how to play Kerbal. Are you seeing this? This was maybe the tactic. If I just keep firing shit at Duna, I can just keep firing shit at Duna, and my shit short-term memory doesn't have time to forget everything. Bro, that's IHOP. Exclamation. That's a fucking pancake place, isn't it? Went to look on Amazon in case there was a cheap one, and they're making Echo. What's an Echo.coal? That sounds scary. I don't know what it is, but it sounds scary. What's after 45? 22.5. So if I burn in 22.5 seconds away from my maneuver node... Oh, it's like Alexa. I see. Wait, why are they making them for kids? Isn't that just a fucking baby monitor? Point at the maneuver node, which I forgot to do, but I should be able to get away with it. And we're off to Duna. More of a freezer to table dinner. Ooh, a diner. I mean, that sounds alright. It's better than cooking yourself, right? That's like the YouTube bingo I get. The 4th re-edit. Shit. I mean, you're streaming Grand Theft Auto with a fully licensed soundtrack, right? But I seem to be getting copyright strikes on Twitch all of a sudden. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to wait until I see it by eye. Yeah, not copyright strikes, sorry. That would be bad. That would be DMCA and danger. No, I keep getting muted audio on stuff that I never used to. Like the Half-Life theme started getting muted and stuff. It'd be funny if hell if all the ships arrive together because of the variance in the manoeuvres. I mean, that's true, mind, right? Yeah. But if I get them all set up with a 22,000... 20 kilometre flyby of Duna, then we worked out last week that means that I can air brake my circularization, my capture circularization. And if I can air brake the full thing, then we have got a bumload of fuel to work with. Therefore, even if they do all arrive at the same time, I will be, as long as I turn them all to retrograde and then switch back and forth, they should air brake themselves and not need any work. But that's a dangerous thing to start fucking flirting with. Although I need them all coming in at different orbits, don't I? Which means now it's time to actually switch to the first ship in this godforsaken fleet and actually go to Duna. Everybody that just signed up for one of these missions, you are a maniac, but we're going to switch to the people who signed up for one of these missions last week. And get this done. That's what IHOP is. The pancakes are okay, but the rest of the stuff is just shit they pull out the freezer. What? Which one of these... Is this Kitten, or is this Koala, or is this Mikey? Don't think I... I'll tell you what, let's go to the fucking tracking station. We'll do it this way. Heat it up and throw on some raw herbs on top and call it fresh. Yeah, but it's better than cooking, right? Yeah, it's just annoying that the fucking thing doesn't tell me everything at once. It picks different clips each time. You can't avoid muted audio sometimes. It's a shame, innit? It's so weird to think that... I think we was talking about this lately. The idea... that it was like 18 months, no, about 2 years ago now, we was completely confidently and with no worries and no problems at all, everybody was sending me 5 fully licensed songs that I was playing on my summer car on Doomhaus FM and fucking Grand Theft Auto FM. And it was not a problem. And now all of a sudden, that seems like the most idiotic thing to try and attempt. It's strange. I know some people don't care about it, obviously, but still, we've come so far in such a short time. Right, this thing... Wait, can I turn off that maneuver? No, I don't have a maneuver node. If I was to switch to Duna now... Where am I? Who am I? Who's this ship? This is Koala and Mikey, isn't it? Okay. So, if I was to... I need to do some tinkering here, ladies and gentlemen, so I apologise if this gets a bit dry. But then, it should mean the back half of the stream is just a fuckload of landings and stuff. So, I do have... It's there, isn't it? Okay, so that's my Duna encounter. So if I was to... Where am I going? Who am I? How do I join? Let me turn this off. So then if I just let that go, I need to be... Is it about here? Add a maneuver. And then I need to refocus Duna. And then I need to tinker with this maneuver a little bit. Until we get it. So Koala and Mikey are just a pure rescue mission. But I guess the first task is to get them into orbits. But I do need to work out whether this orbit needs to be equatorial or not, right? This is tricky. Not like that. That's too much power. So I need to be landing on the rover, don't I? Which means that is an awkward orbit to try and match. I'm going to have to do something like this, aren't I? Oh, shit, that was far too much. That looks about right? Then I'll at least go over it at that point. Okay. So, if I then quick save... The rest of the stream won't be this dry, I promise. 4.2... Okay, so I need that even less. So radial out. No. Out. 25k, that's not bad. We can adjust that later on. So then... It's a 0.3 second burn. That is savage. But then I can do my new thrust limiter trick. Then I can zoom out. In some ways it hasn't. Greedy cunts just noticed Twitch. Yeah, true. It was always going to happen when there was no fucking chance that something... I always think, everybody argues the wrong point on this, but I still think it's amazing that video game companies, we all know that it's brilliant marketing, that goes without saying, we all know that it benefits them, but it's still, in my mind, amazing that a game company is willing to let me sit here and show everybody the entirety of the Outer Wilds DLC, for example. The ending, everything. Like, that's astounding. Whereas you can't show 5 minutes of a film or you get struck. Like, it's crazy that we're getting away with it, and I don't think it's going to last forever. Maestro Macar and GTA Radio, yeah, there was. I always think, like, a lot happened in 2020. A lot of like difficult stuff, and I'm not blaming a single person for it, because I think we all spent too much time with each other, and a lot of stuff was done and said that a lot of people would regret and take back in an instant. But there was just that brief window towards like the end of 2019. I'm talking about the Doomhaus specifically. Before all the chaos in the world, before all the hardship, before the fucking virus, before everything, there was that brief Doomhaus window where he was just fucking about and playing Maestro Macar and fucking Half-Life and stuff like that, and it was good. And that GTA Radio and everything was in amongst that. It was a good period. I edited the video yesterday but didn't have time to render it. Started to render it now, or opened the wrong project and rendered that. Well played. Yeah, 2020 was amazing for all the people we met and everything, but like there was just this brief moment where there wasn't a care in the world. I have a name for the ship I was on, by the way. Kaluna Coil. This guy. Deal. I wonder where the line is. There's those interactive things on Netflix. Where the line is for what, Koala? You should get it by 3rd of December. Good shit. I'd rather test my luck in a Waffle House rather than step foot into an IHOP. I see. So it's maybe not even that good. Oh yeah, sorry, I see what you mean, Koala, with the games versus... Yeah, you're right. But like, it's just so surprising that the games industry, like the music industry and like the film... unlike the music industry and the film industry, haven't just slammed the doors on the whole thing. Because what purpose do you people have now for playing the Echoes of the Eye DLC for Outer Wilds? Or the main game? Like, you might just explore a little bit, but you can't exactly have your own unique playthrough, can you? Or Firewatch, for example. I get a lot of people on the basis of seeing... I get lots of people on the basis of seeing others playing them. Yeah, it's not... I think every game's different, but I'm picking out Wild specifically. Exactly, Kitten, you're proving my point as opposed to the opposite. Can I blame them instead? Blame who, sorry, Santa? Whole intellectual property system has problems and needs It does. Yeah, exactly, Kitten, but I'm not saying... That's my point, in a nutshell. Like, everybody that sat and watched me play it through is who I'm referring to, as opposed to those who didn't, because those who didn't is a completely different thing, right? Right. Has that got me my approach? It has. Then if I was to go back to... Where's Duna? People still like to experience things for themselves. They do, but that's why I picked that game specifically, Cardi, right? Because you can't get anything from that game if you've seen somebody play it all the way through. Now, if I turn to Radial In, it's going to take a minute. Oh, you get lots of people buying. Yes, that's true. Again, I always worry that I end up creating the opposite discussion when I bring this up. Like I said when I led into this discussion, it is extremely good for marketing. Extremely good. But there are specific. But the fact that all games can be played all the way through, there is a specific set of games, very much like the walking simulators and stuff, where I am amazed that they are. I've just turned to the wrong way. Fucking moron. I am amazed that they allow it. It's a very nice game, but I probably wasn't going to play it anyway, so I still watched it. This is true. I guess you at least get to experience it, at least. Some people do or don't, but... Yeah. For most games, Cardi, that makes absolute sense, yeah. I see, Kitten, I see. Yeah, I sat arguing for the virtue of... I fully agree with everything you say about the streaming games or being able to watch people play through the whole thing on YouTube is amazing. Like, it benefits us, it benefits the game, it benefits the intellectual property, it benefits everything. But you could say the same thing about music. Mina, welcome to the stream. I'm doing big silly things. Need this to be... Actually, we could adjust that later on. Right, kitten. Not kitten. Koala and Mikey, you are on the way. Do you know what I'm doing, Nina? I'm actually sending 3 full missions at once. Yeah, I'm like that with a load of games, Chick. You see, you would play it yourself. So I'm stranding 3 full sets of ships at once. Right, let me go back to here. And then, look at these 3 all approaching, look. This one. So I'm going to switch to this and we're going to sort the same up. Sorry, it's me coughing. We're going to switch. We're going to sort the same shit out for you. Actually, this is cellist and shit. Wait, what? I thought these 2 named their ship. Ah, fuck it, we'll do it to these as well. Cellist and Shake are the North Pole, right? Because Eric got the South. Someone's getting lost and forgotten about forever. They're cold. No, I had to sneeze it. I'm just coughing. I must have swallowed my coffee wrong or something. Alright, so now I'm going to target Duna. And we're going to adjust this very much the same as we did the last one. This is my ship, so if I add the manoeuvre here... I love shit like that. Usually I watch puts out videos of her playing the first hour, and through that I've bought a fair few games. Yeah, that's good. It's unbelievable that we get to do that. But it's a strange amount of generosity on behalf of the video games industry, which is an industry which is not very often generous. I think that's the better way of saying it. I'm surprised that they are allowing... that they are willing to do something so generous. Right, I need to bend my orbit to be more polar, don't I? Because I guess any polar orbit's fine, right? It just depends where you stop. So then if we get this polar orbit to 60k, we'll go to about 60 for each one. Because Shake and Cellist are going to drill the South Pole, right? Right, any guesses how many content IDs I get on this video, on this upload? I've gotten 4. 1 and 2 of the previous uploads, fuck's sake. There's no way to do it, is it? You can see why Joshimus just turns all the music off. Even though it's a Grand Theft Auto game, he has to. Otherwise he just doesn't get paid. Right, that's 21k. So then, my love, I have decided that because Kerbal has been difficult lately, I'm going to just do 3 difficult things at once. Because apparently I have no common sense. How far is the manoeuvre node away? 3 hours. That's perfect. So if I was to drop this down here, I'm going to just do this now. Yeah, I think it's free marketing card, yeah. I mean, you cough when you have a cold too, this is true. You're not supposed to drink it. You're supposed to drink it, not breathe it in. Nobody's getting stuck and lost forever. There's not enough clips in this video. Alright. Can I adjust to that manoeuvre? Or is it just going to chase away from me at all points? It is. But it's coming in slowly. I'll tell you what I need to do. Adjust the thrust. Fucking hell! Siddles. Siddles, welcome to the stream. So now if I aim at the manoeuvre node... Can I get a polar orbit from this? It's coming in, but not very fast. Chalice, thank you for the host as well. Right, now if I make my manoeuvre node go... Wait, what the fuck? Why is that not adjusted shit? What the hell's happening? Hello? Chalice, thank you for the host. He plays them all the time, so it's understandable. Same what I do with Horizon games. After when I turn the radio... after a while, I turn the radio off and play your own music, yeah. But it's not because of that. I think it's because... like, people beg him to put it on. Obviously, he doesn't give a flying fuck what his chat tells him to do, which is respectable. So, wait, that's in 1 minute. I'll just zoom him out a bit. And then go back to Duna. Then bring that up a bit. Turn towards it now. I want a polar orbit because we're drilling ice caps today. Or hoping to. And then I'm going to do the long drives off stream, so people aboard the cheese catchers, the doomed people, as we like to call them. Yeah, the entire East Coast's windy as dicks, right, Siddles? We're getting it as well.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing a good job.
I'll give you that, cellist. Fuck. I don't buy a lot of music. Maybe 30-some CDs in my life. About 20 of those were during the window when Napster was operating because my exposure was higher. The industry shot themselves in the foot by shutting it down. Truth. Big truth. But then it also killed it as well. It's difficult. More Nina. Yeah, it's windy as fucking bums around here.
What to expect in the event of a red warning? Flying debris resulting in danger to life, damage to buildings and homes, with roofs blown off and power lines brought down, roads, bridges and railway lines closed, with delays and cancellations to bus, train, ferry services and flights, power cuts affecting other services, such as mobile phone coverage, large waves and beach material being thrown onto coastal roads, seafronts and homes.
And Siddles lives 75 miles inland. I ruined that. Oodis.
Shut up, Siddles.
That point where Kitten would rather spend £6 to tell Siddles to shut up. Fuck, Kitten, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the sub. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Cheeky.
Apparently red warning also bring fucking annoying bit messages.
You told him for free, that's true. Kitten, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kitten, for the prime. Big old red weather warning. Where's that battered pig in blanket from? Dundee? Go to Dundee, do it. Kitten, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Fuck off, chickie. Fuck you, Kitten.
There's the Doomhaus we all know and love. Love it. When I was speedrunning GTA 5, I had to turn the radio off because she was just sick of the same music. Truth. This.
It's also fucking snowing.
Is it snowing as well? Wind snow, they weren't the best kind. Koala, thank you for the prime as well. You nerds have gone crazy with subs today. What is it? The end of the month? Siddles didn't realise it was snowing. I can see the sea from my house. It's in Fintry, so have fun. Get on the bus. Not good snow, but it's snow. Koala Kitten, I appreciate it. In my head, you both said fucking person.
No, I don't think I will.
As if you never listened to fucking Siddles. If you're wondering, by the way, I'm waiting for a specific manoeuvre window. I'm not just staring at the game. Well, I am staring at the game, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
That's a goddamn shame then, isn't it, you cunt?
I feel the love flow. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Koala Kitten, thank you for the subs. Right, I need to remove the Hoover node. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Turn to anti-normal, quick. I need to... Thrust limiter, help me. Thrust limiter down.
Maybe for a twat like you.
I like how Siri says... What? I can't even replicate how Siri says it. But it's kind of impressive. Cellist, Shaker's ruined your mission. And it wasn't me. We should keep this timing kit and confuse him less. You should do shifts. Only one of you in at a time so I don't get confused. Lovely. Right, that is that sorted. Do I have all 3 ships, or is it Eric's ship that I don't have sorted yet? I think it is. This is so I should not have done this. You got no content ID strikes, cheeky shit. I need to reboot your speech centre, Stubbler. I'll just Alt F4 it, man, it'll be easier. Right, then I need to save the game. I should not be doing this. If I can get all 3 of these ships in orbit around Duna, I'll be a happy girl. Fuck. Then I need to switch to Eric's ship. Eric, what was the name you had lined up for your ship? Shippy McShipface. Duna Lander Rocket. Switch to. Duna Lander Rocket, right? Kaluna Coil, gotcha. Are you ready for 1,000 timeouts? Siddles is streaming this evening. Everybody follow Siddles. And if you're already following him, unfollow Siddles. Don't unfollow Siddles. That was a joke. Right, Eric. It's called Kaluna Coil. Like that. But everybody stop. Trim, congratulations on finishing your job that you didn't like and have been in for many millions of years. It is done. Good work, Trim. Everybody spam dicks in the channel to pay respects. Trim, welcome to the stream.
GG twat.
He is now officially unemployed and homeless. Congratulations, Trim.
Hey Trim, way to do the thing. Now go and be shit somewhere else, you willy bum.
Truth.
Richard McCourt.
Guess that's a dick, right? Shellis, thank you for the dick. Trim, congratulations. Then I am losing my mind. Oh, what's that orbit like? 51 kilometres. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right, we're nearing the midstream break, but if I get all 3 of these, we're going to have a fucking explosive end. Because I have to do 3 air brakes and 2 landings in the back half of today's stream. Thank you all for the bits, by the way. I love you all very much. Trim GG'd himself. I checked, I'm not following Siddles, that's a relief. Don't, everybody, I was not encouraging anybody to unfollow Siddles, that was merely a joke. Everybody make sure you're following Siddles. Looking for someone from Doona. 1, 2, 3. We're trying, Mina. Koala and Mikey are on their way for the rescue. These other crews are the science crews going for the drilling. I put so much effort into my streaming and I get rewarded like this. Oh shit, stop. Stop the fucking... Stop! I need to actually turn the thrust limiter down completely. Not completely, because that's turning it off, Stubbler, you fucking moron. 0.5. Lovely. It's now a 10-second burn. And I need my yellow line to look like my purple line. Must have misclicked. Anywhere else. Alright then, Mina, there's a load of other planets called, like, Eve and Gilly and Lathe and fucking Mo, all these other moons and stuff. I'm not saying Moho, because that's more Yorkshire than I can bear. What have I done? Did I not turn to the manoeuvre? I can fix this. Moho. Moyai. Send you to the twins. Am I actually burning? I don't know what's going on. Is this working? I might have just fucked the whole mission. But I'm at 0.5 thrust, aren't I? Someone followed you 7 days ago when you wasn't even streaming. Oh, those were the days. We used to, like... Do you know I used to talk about the fact that I used to exploit the fuck out of Twitch back when we was in the WoW days? I used to wake up to about 5 new followers every day. And it's not because the content was good or because we were popular, it's because we was exploiting the shit out of a loophole we found in Twitch. Those were the days. We used to get more offline than online. I missed Twitch back then, it was so easy to bullshit. I promise I'll play it for you soon, Mina. Play what's that? Trying to go back to Outer White, I know, right? We did, Mina. That was one of the about 18 tactics. Saying that, though, we met a fuckload of people doing that. Actually, one of them was Crisis. That was a... But it wasn't always bad. The main one, which I can say now, I think I've spoke about this to a few people before, but one of the main exploits we used to do was... we used to... There used to be a thing where... Do you know that you've got game categories now? You've got one of the pre-designed game categories on Twitch. Can I go back to my shit? Or you've got off tag. That's the only option. But you could create custom ones. And for somebody searching on Twitch, it used to come up with a big list when you searched. And it used to come up with a game closest to your Twitch, to the tag on Twitch first. So we used to put all our VODs as Nostalrius, not WoW. Because people were trying to find WoW streams searching for Nostalrius. So if we turned all of our VODs to be playing a game called Nostalrius, how do I get back to... Where's Duna? Then we was always at the top of the search term. So some of our VODs had like fucking 4,000 views. Purely because we was exploiting that one trick to get him at the very top. So we ended up with a load of... And it looked like the stream was live instead of a VOD. It was so fucking sweaty. And we was just farming followers at that point. I'm confused as to how I can't focus view Duna all of a sudden. Why? It's been rough for me this year, so I'm going to take some time with it. I promise it's coming. You knew us before that? Right, let me just... I can't focus view Duna, which is causing a fuckload of problems. I can't turn to the maneuver node either. What's wrong? Hello? This is all gone wrong. What's happening? I aren't burning. Why? What is happening? Stop I aren't burning. What? What is happening? I'm not burning. Game. What? Why is all this changing so much? What is happening? What? Turn RCS off. Stop. Everything stop. That made no fucking sense. So you spammed the link on Kronos before you even met Elevaria. We went straight to Kronos and just went balls deep. And we exploited the Reddit trick as well. Fandia, welcome to the stream. Right, now can I focus view Duna? I can. Alright, let's try and fix this, because that was a mess. Although this isn't terrible. Let's just use it. Fuck it, let's use it. Right, boys and girls, that was a mess. But not only was it may have been a mess, but it was successful. I have fired 3 different missions at Duna at once. We're going to switch to Koala and Mikey, and we're going to try and get the air brakes done, and hopefully get all these 3 ships in orbit. Thandia, how are we? The video went from 14 minutes to under 12 with all the edits because of content bullshit, ID bullshit. That sucks. All that content is now missing. Okay, now, the thing is these are all going to come in pretty fucking fast behind each other, mind, right? I might have to be a bit excited. I might have a bit of an exciting back half of the stream coming up. Right, so all the boring stuff's done, ladies and gents. We're now going to do all the fiery shit in the back half of the stream and hopefully have 2 drills placed in the North and South Pole and potentially get this rescue vessel down. Because we've got the car next to them now, so we can maybe do a bit of a drive. We might even get a good rendezvous if we're careful. Confused English definition of Advent, since an Advent calendar isn't the same thing as it is here. Some of it's because I got creative with the editing, but some of it ain't worth it. You get a gift the 4 Sundays before Christmas. Huh. I guess Advent is the word, right? And it changes depending on what specific country. Right. For a midstream break, I think the best thing I can do is... Did I just park myself right at... Did I start? Oh, piss. I just time warped far too far. Yeah, I haven't got time to... I'm going to have to go for a midstream break after I've done this, because I got excited with the time warp. Holy shit, my leaving present was an Amazon gift card and a 900-piece Darth Vader helmet Lego set. What? That's either a present for George or a present for Siddle sorted for Christmas. Fuck. That ain't bad, especially the gift card. Small thing every day for the entirety of December. His free Thandir is just left. Where's Christmas cake? Have I... What is my... Is this 22 metres? Yeah, it is. This should be a perfect air brake. It should be. If I was to point radial out just for a split second... No, is it radial in? No, fuck it. Just retrograde, I've got the thrust limiter on really low as well, haven't I? Thrust limiter on really high. Why can I not turn to retro? Have I run out of electric charge? Ah, you fucking moron, Stubbler! Get the solar panels out quickly. I had fucking... Koala had her electric Ludo set out all day. This is bad. This is really bad. I run out of electric charge and I can't... Master has given Trim a Lego set. I love Gollum. The only thing I got from my job was a Disney sock. I'm worried about burning retrograde though. I am lining myself up a bit better. I'm going to have to bring in them solar panels. 17.47 metre. Ah, this is bad. Right, the second I get a bit of entry. So what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm reversing into Duna's atmosphere. And I'm hoping that the drag from Duna shrinks my orbit down to merely to a circle, obviously, because this uses a fuckload of fuel usually. But if I can do it like this... I can't believe I've still got this stage, by the way. I've not even cracked the nuclear engine yet. But if I can do it this way, then it saves me. It saves all the fuel in the world. But I have to quickly retract these. I have to do it now. Bring in the solar panels. Bring in the solar panels. Bring in the solar panels. Bring in the solar panels and just pray. I'm coming in much shallower than I thought I was going to, which is worrying me a little bit. Because this is a fucking heavy ship. If I have to crash land, we'll crash land, but I don't want to crash land. They hired 3 new people to replace you. Look at this guy. Fuck's sake. Your phone was doing really good big spins the other night. It did one earlier as well. What did he say? Oh, he said... He was talking about the famous dastardly group that patrols Ungoromina, the Devil Saw Maria. Let me just stabilise with a bit of this fuel. It's so good. Never changed, Andy. Oh, you're fucking autocorrect. This is... I don't like this. No. I can't afford a spin. Or can I? No way, Siddles. Can I get away with a spin? This might make me brake a bit too much. I don't like this, by the way. I need to get beyond my periapsis, because this is awful. I think we might crash land on Duna. Get past the periapsis and I'm fine. I just need to get past the periapsis point, and then I'm fine. Okay, what's my circularization looking like? Not too shabby, actually. My periapsis is overtaking me again. No. I could point at prograde and burn to stop it. I have got a bit of fuel to spend. Am I climbing in altitude? I am. We're actually climbing. This isn't... Okay, we're doing alright. We're rising again. We're fine. We should be fine. Or not. The headline's misleading. Set to become this weekend. Huh. Devil Saw Maria sounds like a Funky Soul Medina, or is that the reference? The Funky Soul? Funky Cold Medina, something. Now I need to listen to that song, thank you, sir. Then it's fucking cold, Medina. Funky rolled Medina. It's the funky old Medina, yeah. That's what Gwynbleidd calls his genitals. He wasn't going to call him out. Always calls Sothan out, otherwise he never learns, and his ego gets out of control. Am I out of the thicker parts of the atmosphere? We are. Koala, Mikey, and Fisty, you are just coasting for now, boys and girls. I am going to go for a swift midstream break. If this thing crashes into the surface of Duna, then it's just simply not my fault. Imagine air braking a manned mission without doing the math. Who gives a fuck about the math, mind right? I'm a pilot, I'm not a mathematician. You got to respect it, though, no. We've been testing, that's what we've been doing. Holy shit, Fisty! Fisty, welcome to the stream. I haven't even said anything. How did I end up on a ship? That's fucking wild. Fisty, how are we? Welcome to the stream. We sometimes need pilots. So you are a pilot that can't get a mission from this mission. So you was drafted in because half of the fucking pilots in the Doomhaus Space Agency are stranded on the planet. So you was drafted in. So you are invincible. It's a robot that's using your name, basically, Fisty. That's mad. I said your name and you appeared. Fuck. Fisty, welcome to the stream. Scrove, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going, Scrove? Yes, I'm going to go rescue him. We need a polar ice sample from the north, a polar ice sample from the south, and them ships are on the way, but this ship is purely... this is a rescue vessel. We are orbiting Mars, and finally I get to go for a fucking midstream break after messing about for all this time. Boys and girls, welcome to the stream, Scrove. Welcome to the stream, Fisty. We are doing 3 landings today in the back half of the stream, but I can finally go for a midstream break. Fisty, you're in charge. If there's any spam during the midstream break, I'm going to kill your Kerbal. I'll be right back, 2 minutes.
Due a quadragentillion 111 unquadragentillion 111 quadragentillion 111 novemtrigentillion 111 octotrigentillion 111 septentrigentillion 111 sextrigentillion 111 quintrigentillion 111 quatuortrigentillion 111 droprigentillion 111 duotrigentillion 111 untrigentillion 111 trigentillion 111 novemgentillion 111 octovigentillion 111 septvigentillion 111 sexvigentillion 111 quinvigentillion 111 quarter-vigentillion 111 trevigentillion 111 duovigentillion 111 unvigentillion 111 vigentillion 111 ovemdecillion 111 octodecillion 111 septendecillion 111 sexdecillion 111 quindecillion 111 quatuordecillion 111 tridecillion 111 duodecillion 111 undecillion 111 decillion 111 nonillion 111 octillion 111 septillion 111 sextillion 111 quintillion 111 quadrillion 111 111,111,111,111,111,111. 500 novem gentillion 200 novem decillion 40 duodecillion 70 quadrillion. Alpha alpha, beta beta, gamma gamma, delta delta, epsilon epsilon, zeta zeta, eta eta, theta theta, iota iota, kappa kappa, lambda lambda, mu mu, nu nu, xi xi, omicron, pi pi, rho rho, sigma sigma, sigma, tau tau, upsilon, phi phi, chi chi, psi psi, and omega. The Greek alphabet has been used to write the Greek language since the late 9th or early 8th century BC. 3-4, it is derived from the earlier Phoenician alphabet, 5, and was the first alphabetic script in history to have distinct letters for vowels as well as consonants. In archaic and early classical times, the Greek alphabet existed in many local variants, but, by the end of the 4th century BC, the Euclidean alphabet, with 24 letters, ordered from alpha to omega, had B. Skyrim.
And B. Fuck. Settles, thank you for the bits. Cellist, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Fisty, would you like to explain what went wrong there? I seem to remember us discussing a different midstream break. Fucking hell. How did that read out right? Did it actually? Is there another ship coming? Let me just check. We're not about to be fucking surprised by... No, we are. We've got loads of time. They're actually timed quite well, mind, right, it turns out. By complete fluke, I'm sure. Right, then I need to stretch this out a little bit. Let's go 100. That seems about right for Duna. Let's time warp up here and let's get this burn done. Boys and girls, quick! What's in this can? Down to numbers I reckon that is, though. Numbers I've literally never heard in my entire life. Siddles, I appreciate it. Mina says ginger beer, Sothan, cloudy lemonade. Kitten says cloudy lemonade. Eric says Diet Coke. Tagslap, welcome to the stream, says disappointment. Koala says fizzy orange. Fisty says the purple drink. Alkarion says dandelion and burdock. Mindright, 7 Up. Tagslap, Diet Coke. Santa Cream fucking soda. Kitten, enjoy your afternoon. Right, turn to the manoeuvre. Siddle says Iron Brew. Fucking hell, it's warm here. I just realised now. I've come back in after spending 5 minutes outside. A can of disappointment. I know, right? Speaking of cans of disappointment, Mina, we'll be going to your ship, the Cheese Catcher 10, for the rescue mission shortly. Oh, shit, that was bad, but that's fine. Right, that was the wrong way. Turn to the fucking manoeuvre node. Good luck, have fun, and rescue us all. I will have fun. Right, we're burning up a little bit. We're past our manoeuvre node, but we can make it work. I want to be about an orbit of about 100 kilometres. We're at 96 there. Let me walk round. We'll do it again. It's a great ship, I love you know. Right, boys and girls, the answer is... I just finessed you all 4 days in a row with drinks I drink quite often. I did a cream soda finesse, a cloudy lemonade finesse, a lemon and lime finesse, and a Diet Coke finesse. Absolutely beautiful. Cellist, you're a liar. I missed that email. I know, right? Well, don't worry, Mina. On in Half-Life, we was being followed at all times.
Oh, look at you trying to be clever and all.
How many opportunities do I get to be smug in this stream, Alkiria? Why are we going backwards? This thing, I keep running this bastard ship out of electric charge. This is the worst day of my life. Extend the solar panels. Get the fucking solar panels out. Come here, you. Need some electric charge in this ship. Why can't I get to the other one? I should have fucking bound all these, shouldn't I, so they all come out at once. Right, are we getting some solar energy, please, game? Turn our SAS off.
We are Eam Stubbler. I drink things nobody can guess. Look at me. Finessed you all, we are Ian.
Exactly, Siddles. Thank you for doing it for me. Right, let's turn to retrograde. I'm Stubbler. I drink things nobody can guess. Look at me. I'm Stubbler nearly drowned on stream. I was bloody close as mind right. I mean, that ain't too far off, I'll give you that. But given that I drink 7-Up as well at times. As if you would ever work out how to use keybinds. I've even stopped using staging tags. Like, staging is just one button. It's just press the spacebar, and I've even given up on that. I've started doing things manually. Right, this is my orbit. Now, I want all 3 ships in orbit, then we're going to start the landings. 88 kilometres and 125. That could be worse. And could be worse is perfect for me. We've about got the right orbit, and I just need to be over the my twat ship. But I haven't got time to do that now. Kitten, no, Koala and Mikey, you have parked yourself firmly in orbit. And Fisty as well, but technically Fisty, you're not actually on this mission. It's a robot that's wearing your skin. Yeah, let's go with that. It's not like I even know what a Tesco is. A Tesco is like a small sort of rodent thing. It's like a... like, you know what I mean? Lives in trees mostly. Right, next it's Eric.
Twat.
You can't call Eric. Jesus, cheeky. Eric's just sat there trying to enjoy his afternoon and he gets that. I mean, it's fair, but cheeky, thank you for the bits. I'll carry on, thank you for the bits as well. Settles! Hello.
I can.
Why did you do that? Cheeky, thank you for the bit. Right, second orbit around Duna. Let's not fuck this one up. Because that was sketchy, that last one. Although 17k did prove to be exactly right, but the spinning around is maybe not the...
Kinda like iPhone.
Who do you phone? Ghostbusters. No. Right, where's Duna? It should be able to see it at some point. Where are you, Duna? Press 1 if you hate Duna. I just really hate Duna at this point.
Phone home.
You mean Fern Herm? Mina hates Duna. Koala hates Duna. Scotty's lived on Duna for 200 years. My orbit's gone a bit fucky, I've noticed. Let me make Duna the target. That's not an orbit we want. That's not... That... How do I... That's supposed to be polar as well. What the fuck happened? Oh, crap, this is bad. Although I've got a good fat engine for it, so we might not be in the worst position. If I can make this orbit polar from a distance... Do you know... This might be good. If I can get this sort of shit right... Ah, it's just so much finicky messing about. Then pull it in. I want it about 20k. It's at 55 kilometers above the surface. I want it about 20.
This might be good, yeah, right.
It's either Cheeky or Elkarion at this point. My 2 biggest fans. Ah, just so... right, point of the manoeuvre. That's one thing I could start doing early. 4 minutes? A 4-minute burn? Excuse me. No, we can do this, We've got the fuel for it. We're fine. I'm going to hit the node in 2 hours. Sam and Max hit the node. There you go, Gwynblade. I've said it before you did. Right, bear with me. I'm trying to get this to work. We've got a 4-minute burn coming up, so it's a good job we're air braking. Was you actually going to go for that, Gwynblade? Mina Koala, I'm with you. Do you hate Doona because you've lived on it for 200 years? Actually, Koala, you've been and gone. I think, Koala, you've been and come back from Doona 3 times without dying on it. Or you just opened the stream. Gwynblade, welcome back to the stream. Tell you what, let's not fuck about with this. The only stream I ever make is Kerbal, and you end up having to watch this and get stranded on it all the time. It's just constant Doona. If you're wondering, by the way, everybody, why it is constant Doona, it's because Doona is the place where all of the challenges are for me at the moment. Do I have any fuel in this engine? Oh, it's a thrust limiter, isn't it? Ah! Alright. No! What was that? What happened? Stop! I just fucked the... Wait. Did I just nail that? Did I actually just nail that? Take that, thank you. I will take that all day. Okay, so if I was to go now to radial out, is it? I forgot I had the thrust limiter on, that's amazing. No, radial in, maybe. Scotty, welcome to the stream with his Christmas boxy emotes. Press 1 to put a Christmas hat on Tamil. Oh, I can't fucking upload new emotes because we're emote banned. Yeah, the reason why it's all Doona is because Doona is... it's like the new thing that I can't do. It's like the current challenge. I'm going to use RCS, actually. I'm running out of electric charge, so let me get the... solar panels out. Once I've got this sorted, then we should be alright. Then we can start doing the landings, but I just have to bring this one more ship in. No, 2 more ships in, don't I? But I need to get this to 20k, because 20k above we can air brake. Alright, I'll do it. I know it sounds a bit strange to put a hat on Tamil. It goes against everything we usually do. Now turn RCS off, turn SAS off, and we are doing the next air brake. I'm going to warp over here, which should fill up my electric charge. It is, it's full. I mean, true. Deny that. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Right, second air brake incoming. So what I'm supposed to do at this point is get to the planet, then burn in the opposite direction, which shrinks the orbit down till I'm circularizing. But because fuel is a concern for everything I ever do in Kerbal Space Program, I am instead cheating, and I'm using Doona's atmosphere as a brake. So I'm using basically air resistance, I guess, as an enormous fucking brake. So I can capture around the planet. I'm bringing the solar panels in. Let me turn SAS off. Capture around the planet without using a single shred of fuel. I don't know if this is sweaty or lazy, but it's a good way we found out of being shit at Kerbal and still getting stuff done. By stuff, I mean trapping Kerbals on Doona because the entire fucking Doomhaus. Right, we're coming in. We'll start air braking very shortly. I don't like doing this, so pray with me. SAS on, turn to retrograde, hopefully don't use all the fucking electric charge in the world, and brake. Cheeky's brain is clearly defective, we should take up donations to get him a transplant.
Here are 17 cents.
Chalice, I appreciate the 17 cents. That does make a lot of... Wait. Thank you, Cellist, for the big bits. You to transplant something, mind, right? You need to take one out and put one in instead of just put one in. Cheeky's got a brain. Sometimes when he moves his head side to side, you can hear it rattling against the insides. I just don't know what's up with it. Right, as you can see, look, this is our braking. You know when you're on your bike and you ride headwind and it slows you down? You use a tiny bit of the very little monopropellant we have. Just to try and stop. I hate doing this, it makes me nervous. Now I know, technically, that this should work. Like, I don't need to worry, because Doona's atmosphere sucks. Stubbler knows all about it. He practiced on Jeff. What brain surgery? I'm waiting for something to pop off. Probably this stuff, right? The thing is, Scrub, is I am extremely high in the atmosphere. Like, this planet, it has air, or it has some chemicals in the air enough to have an atmosphere, but it's incredibly thin. If I did this on Kerbin, which is like the Earth analogue, I think this whole thing would have blown up about 25 seconds ago and it'd just be an enormous funeral. But as it is, it means that we can get a really, really cheap... Did I not actually capture? What? How is that any different to normal? Then again, technically... What if I was to burn... Am I got a time warp? No. If I burn at retrograde, it brings it in. Look. Now I do have a bit of fuel I can spare. There we go. Okay. I'm beyond the periapsis. So if I burn now... Bring this into... Slow it down. Bring this into about 20k. No, about... 150. That is polar as dicks, look. One of the more polar objects on a human body. Stop about 127k, so then if I time warp now, that should slowly stop going down and I can get the polar orbit, because what we're doing on this mission is depositing a drill. Is this the Eric mission or the... Eric, is this you? Yeah, it is. It's Eric and Games Gandolfini. And again, this is because so many Kerbals are trapped on the surface. The entire Doomhaus Space Agency is stuck on Duna, and this is us fixing it. Now, Eric is parking a drill on the surface of the planet for us. Wait, how? Would it have been wait, how, Siddles? How? What happened? There's been series after series of awful missions, and here... The My Twat ship is full of almost every mission that's ever been to Duna. There's 7 Kerbals on board and 2 parked next to it. We've always said that with the Kerbal streams, you get 4 good ones and 1 really bad one. This has so far been quite a productive one. It could still turn. But 2 weeks ago we had the bad one. And it happened, the bad stream happened... as... Wait, Eric, did you say South Pole for your mission? Eric, did you say South or North? You said South, right? You said South. I might be able to do something smelly right now. In fact, I'm gonna. Look, Eric's already fucking set to land on the South Pole. Okay, got an idea, right. We're going to kill 6 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, so the one stream where I was supposed to rescue a tin can with 7 Kerbals on it, Siddles, happened to be the bad one. So not only did they have to crash land, the rescuers also had to crash land as well. And then Easy Green went to pick up Scotty, who fell off Kitten's twat because he didn't hold on to it hard enough. And that crashed as well. Scotty's seen 4 failed rescue missions trying to get him. He was one of the first people, along with Koala, to touch down on the surface. Koala made it out alive. Scotty is still waiting. He's been on... I think his mission time is at like 11 years. There's quite a few Kerbals stuck at the beginning of the bad... Yeah, exactly. And it just got worse. Right, we can turn the time warp off. Let's go back up to this node here. Then I'm going to try and... I'm going to sort of half circularize. And we're going to... Eric, we're going to set you off. Now, I want... So this is Eric's trajectory. He's going to land on the dark side. I don't want that. let me point at prograde. That's retrograde, isn't it? I need to point the other way. What's my electric charge looking like? It's alright. We're going to do one of our landings now. Timmy, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Timmy? Another thing about Kerbal as well is we've got 4 Kerbal streams left. No, 5. If it gets to the end of 2021 and the vaccine hasn't been created and dispersed, then Kerbin the planet dies. We wipe, essentially. We don't want that. Right, it's 9 point... I had a plan, but I don't think I can execute the plan too efficiently. Tell you what, no, that's quite good, but I'm going to have to use a bit of fuel that I don't really want to use. You know what? Let's just circularize. Let's just get this right. We'll do it another time. Circularize about 110 kilometers. We've got our orbit just right. Eric, I'm bailing on sending you right now. Let's go to 94 and 117. That's not too terrible. Eric, you are in orbit. We've got 3 missions going at once. I tell you what I also need to adjust as well. The second mission was who? Who named it? Cellist. Cellist and Shake. Their mission is to deliver drill to North Pole. Yeah? That's the successful mission point. That's all they have to do. They don't even have to come home, but if they can, we'll stage another set of rescue missions after the fact if they can bring Mindright and everybody back. Good. Right, then I need to go to the map screen and switch to the final ship on its approach. Cellist and Shake. He does, Scotty, yeah. He did a successful chop guess on the first Black Mesa stream, I think. Is that when you got your point, Shake, I think? In a week, we got 3 new Kerbals. Frosty, Eric, Slovenia Eric, and Shake. Loopy. What do I need to do now? Shake and Cellist are on their approach. What does their approach look like? Is that bad? That's a pretty good fucking approach. We can just air brake like this. In fact, let's do it. Alright, next I need to... The naming of that ship just never gets any less funny. Never stops being funny. Don't encourage Kim. Technically it was cats that named that ship anyway, right, Kim? True. Every time I fucking mention somebody's name today, they appear. Cats, welcome to the stream. God damn it, I keep breaking everybody's lurking. That's right. Cats, good afternoon. Don't say Mr. Bobby. Of all people. See, now my Duna periapsis is fucked. Return to retrograde. Actually, this entire thing's fucked. Let me get my thrust limiter turned back up on this engine. Then I want to add a manoeuvre here. Stop that, just stability assist, that's fine. Node in 5 hours. So then I can tilt my orbit, because this one wants to be polar as well, right? And that's about it, is it? I want that to read 22. Let's just go with, instead of the poles specifically, let's just go with the ice. As long as I'm on the ice, it's fine, but we'll aim to get as close to the actual pole as possible. That's 20. So that's a 0.5 second burn I need to execute in 5 hours. Let's get the fucking solar panels out. How would I go about binding this? It's the action group thing, right? Text that. I think. I'm cleaning off my desk. That's the only reason you looked out with me. It was cats I was referring to. Periapsis always sounds like the name for something up or near your bum. I've heard Eric's got 3 of them, Gwynblade. Yeah, you're right. It was also Daniel Radcliffe's best role, etc., etc. Seeing as we're in the era of just repeating old Doomhaus jokes now. 3, should I say. Right, let's fucking skid forward by about 5 hours. All Canadians have 3. And there's us thinking Eric was special. 3, 2, 1, 30, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, I'm coming in. I've got a 5-second burn to do. I need to aim at my manoeuvre node. Do this.
What Kerbal 2 mod is this?
True. Dick's in the channel to pay respects for the forward. I say fallen. Delayed. It was either my first or second guess. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was taking my fish for a walk. More important things were. You was doing more important things, Shake. I fully understand. Trim a full-time streamer. He is, yeah. He's gone full-time. Everybody actually follow Trim. Like, genuinely. You need your money now more than ever. Right, we're doing our burn. Hopefully this it's taken a little while, but it's better than kicking the ball bags, right? I need that to say 20. I also need it to be lined up with the fucking yellow line as well. His full time is due to finish his first game on stream in 2024. And then he's going to start the 2-year countdown to Kerbal 2's release. That's a bit tight. We can do a 19k I'm calling it a suicide burn. It's not a suicide burn. We can do a 19k air break, right? Ooh, 20k, beautiful. Right. Boys and girls, we're off again. Let's just air break until our fucking, as if our life depended on it. Don't hit Ike, that would be foolish. I need money. Okay, third air break in as many hours. No, third air break in like, what, 40 minutes? We've got the solar panels out. We're turning to retrograde. I'm going to leave that on the screen up top so we can check electric charge. We do not want that to go down. Scotty, my GPS yesterday took me dangerously close to you. I saw a sign that said Scotty's Town. You sure it was Scotland? They sound similar, Chalice, but one's incredibly posh and the other one is Scotty's house. Coming in for the air brake now. Down to retrograde.
Faming sim stream when?
Faming? Farming or faming? Scotty should be the one streaming Farming Simulator. He's a Farming Simulator kind of guy. The Queen lives in Scotty's town. Why is the camera doing stunts? Right, another air brake. Bear with me. Trim is streaming Sims 4 Get Famous. Didn't we all demand a Trim Sims stream at one point? If I recall. That sounds familiar. Right, we're doing the air brake now. All my orbits are all wonky as knobs. You dropped a peak. You dropped a peak a while. Trim's new job going into streams and asking people if they want to become famous. Yeah, he does that that's more of a hobby grade thing for Trim. He's going to get 97% through the character creation. Fuck. I tell you what I could just do. I could sit on this screen and just have my apoapsis marker out, right? Why is that engine heating? I don't usually get heat. And we're still dipping into the periapsis. Although I think we're rising now. Okay. Do I need to spend a bit of this fuel? Oh shit, is my thrust limiter on? No, I am burning. Let's just ride this out a little bit and see what I need to do after the fact. I'm twisting ever so slightly, which is concerning. That's not coming in fast enough. I'm going to burn all the fuel off in this engine. If my thrust limiter's up full. No, it isn't. No, it is. Here it comes. Okay, stopping it now. I get so nervous doing this air braking bullshit. I don't like it. But I am going beyond the air braking phase now, so I should actually be drawing in my orbit. Let's do it. So am I ahead of my periapsis? I am! No, I aren't. Oh, Christ. We're alright, we're fine. I think I just brought my periapsis in a little bit too much. Maybe I'd burn at retrograde. Because that is going to shrink it a bit too much for my comfort. Let's burn... Is it radial out to go up? And then raise my periapsis a little bit. That's shrinking it, Stubbler. Ah, I'm not happy. I need to do something about this and quickly. Add a manoeuvre. I just need to get my... Oh, Prograde. Actually... No, that's dumb. Don't do that. Turn to prograde and burn. Is it radial out? It's radial out, isn't it? I think. Just burn now. The ship will find its way there. No, it's radial in. Turn to radial in. We've got time. We've got fuel. We're fine. Now burn at radial in. This is good. Yeah. Okay. Add a manoeuvre. I think I went to school with him. No, I'm going past my periapsis in the other... I'm so used to not orbiting in this direction. Stubbler, you fucking dickhead. I was fucking... Oh. I just wasted fuel on that now. I just didn't realise I was going in the opposite orbital direction. I thought I was... what was I stressing for? Nice waste of fuel, Stubbler. Everything's fine. I wondered why when I was going to radial in and out it was swapped. Boys and girls, I was going in the wrong direction for my panic. That was the issue. Everything is fine. My electric charge is going down. Is that because did I bring in the solar panels? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's bring these out again. I don't want to run out of electric, but I can't have the solar panels extended when I'm coming in because otherwise they'll just shred in the while I'm air braking. I think, anyway. I assume they will because an engine is very much different to anything else when it comes to... Where's that? That's my engine done. That engine is actually going to slowly fall to the surface as well. That's kind of beautiful. And then if I fire up the nuclear engine, and just gently thrust away from it. Good, about 105? Question mark. And then walk to here. Eric, you've got faith that I'm not going to kill you, right? Oh no, this isn't Eric, this is Shake and Cellist. Never mind, Eric, fuck him. I mean, sorry. Shake, as an orange. I didn't say that. Cellist? I've got bad news. Right, now I want to bring this in a little bit, don't I? I don't want to waste too much fuel doing this, because it's not actually that necessary. But, I want to bring it in a little bit. This is a nuclear engine, so it's efficient as Todge. But again, fuel is always a concern. Even the Greens won't be disappointed if you kill Chelly. Do you know what? I think I've got enough fuel to circularise this orbit. I want them all circular and about even. And it makes it easier for rendezvous. Now, rescue nerds. Or nerds that need rescuing. You are not the priority, I'm sorry to say. Right, that's 88. I've come in a bit too soon. We need these drills down because these drills take a week, and like an in-game week. So I need these drills planted in the north and south, then we will start working on potential rescue. So what's the chances one of these orbits crashes into each other? Extremely, extremely minimal, Mina. But but still it's possible. Like, if you think of the size of a ship compared to the sheer amount of space, you only need to be 3 meters apart to clear most ships, if that makes sense. Not 3 meters, 40, should we say. But it is definitely possible. But just imagine all of the angles and all of the heights and all of that kind of thing. I've done it. Chaz, have a good one. Have a good weekend if we don't speak to you before Monday. Why is that? I don't want that marked. But anyway, this is it, right? We've got all 3 of them missions. They're all here now. Therefore, that was actually a very successful start to the stream. Now comes the sweaty part. Who was the first mission to set off with a drill? Eric, it was you, right? And you said South Pole. So we need to go to the Kaluna Coil, which is this fucking ship. And now we need to organise a way to get Eric down there onto the snowy area. Because we've not been to these snowy areas yet. And as a scientist, he can repack his own chutes. Christ, there's the big... Has he got in the big wind? Right, and here I was responding to your comments about leaving. Oh, I see. Chaz, hello again. It's good to see you. Fuck, I see what you mean now. Rendezvous sounds like a Chinese girl idea. I've got to say it's a UFC fighter. Right, I'm going to untrack all of the other pods. So I'm guessing this is the South Pole, right? Therefore, we need to do this. Puts a fart joke there. Me, how dare you? I mean, what else am I going to do? Be productive on my own? That sounds awful. Eric, this is where we need you to land.
Ha 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 poo.
I bet that's half a cellist's fucking life as a teacher, isn't it? Am I on the right ship? This is Shake and Cellist. Why is Shake and Cellist fucking sneaking into Eric's mission? I nearly landed the wrong ship then. The Kaluna Coil switch to, please. I am so very sorry, Eric. Did you see that? Shake. The only issue is, we do care about you as an orange. The only issue is you're on a ship with Cellist, so you might have to take one for the team. I'm speaking to you right now, not Cellist, you can't hear me. Eric! Now we land on the South Pole, which is we're perfectly over the South Pole as we speak. Going that way.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, it's alright, Cellist. I was talking to Jeff. Don't worry. Is it rattling the windows, Cole?
Did we send any fab titties on this run?
We did, but Eric's eaten them all. You're only left with some queevers. Oh, we're not going to see any unless we go back to the facility, which we might just do. Right, now what I have done is I have shrunk... Oh god, I've shrunken it a bit too much. What I'm going to do is shrink the orbit and then get Eric on the lander, so we can get the lander landed, without any fuel
I'll
usage.
ask Jeff what you said. And if it wasn't him, I'll ask Jeff. If it's still not him, I won't bother asking Clive.
Clive's... Hey, listen, you're messing with Doom. Chelsea, stop mentioning Clive. Read your contract. Oh god, it's dark as buns out here. Right, let me deploy the fairing and we can reveal the drill. Right, Eric, it is time. Eric departs from his ship. Don't know if you can't really see him, but he's got his light on now. Look, Eric is now flying in space and he's about to board the drill. Eric, welcome to the drill. Now, we decouple the drill. Switch to Eric, and now we need Eric to face away from the planet, if he can. Why is it not turning? Why has it got no electric charge? Tell me I put... Oh, fuck, it's dark as dicks. It ran out of electric charge. And I'm not going to get to the light side of the planet, am I, to turn to retrograde? Or am I? This is fucking bad. Eric? Oh, it's fine, it's fine. We'll work it out. Eric, we'll work it out. Nothing, it's fine, Eric, don't worry about it. Has this got any electric charge? It has, it's got a bit. Okay. Point to prograde. I'm pointing at prograde. Now, if I burn... Oh, we're fine. We lost something, but we're fine. What did I lose? Eric's still alive, yeah? Eric is still alive. Does he have his landing gear? Does he have his landing gear? Why can't I lower the landing? What's happened? No, fuck you. What's happened? I can't get the landing gear out. Okay, we still might be fine. I don't know what blew off, but something blew off. Reveal the drill. That's what my wife said last time we had... For the first time we had sex. Hang on. Now, the mothership is fine, but Eric needs... Oh. What's the height there? I need Eric to get into the sunlight. Because I need as much fuel as possible so he can start retracting the landing leg. Something blew off, but I don't know what it was. We seem to have all the parachutes and stuff. I worry that it might be something on the mothership, but we'll have to do that after, because Eric's on a fucking collision course. You fucked up with it, Jesus. Gwynblade's got a device like that in his garage. GG Scotland. A drill, though, Jesus. Now, can we have some electric charge? We can. Eric, we might just fix this. Now, if I turn SAS off and we just coast and get some electric charge back. Can I now retract the landing legs? I can. Have we got 4 of the fucking things? We have. Do I have some fucking parachutes? I do. Where's the drogue chute? That's a drogue, right? Is that a drogue chute? No, that's the opposite. Is it these that are drogue chutes? Do I not have any drogue chutes? Right, Eric's recouping some electric charge, or he should be recouping some electric charge. Oh. Yeah, it's going up, Good. Now, Eric, your job is just to land in the snow. That's all you must do. I'll tell you what I can do. I can toggle I can put the engine on a little bit. And then we can burn retrograde. And that'll recoup some electric charge because it's got like a fucking alternator on it or some shit. So if I burn at retrograde, bring it in a little bit. Now whatever happens, look, Eric is landing in the snow. Do I have the chutes for this? Did I knock the drill off? That would be bad. I've still got the drill, okay. Still got all... Then the lights. The lights are on, the drill works, everything works. Turn the lights off because we haven't got the fucking electric charge for it. Something blew up. We heard the explosion, right? I'm hoping it might just be the cap for the fairing or something. Like, he blew it, like, we crashed into the... That might have been what it was. So the decoupler separated, which sent Eric off, and I I took the shroud off the engine so that we could fire up Eric's lander engine, and I think the ship might have crashed into that. If it did, then that's not the worst thing in the world, but there is a chance that the mothership might have lost its one of its parachutes or something. Eric, look at the snow. It's so beautiful. We're going to start the air braking shortly. If I turn auto SAS off, we should start recouping a hell of a lot more electric charge. Scotland play Ukraine, Wales play Austria. If they both win, they'll play each other. I'd rather play Ukraine than Austria, but you should get past them, I'd think. So if Wales and Scotland win, Wales get an automatic win. I'm going to say Denmark must have thought the same. Maybe we try and land in that crater, but I think I'm going to be like down here somewhere. Eric, you've landed your fair share, right? This is not your first rodeo, as I'm sure you'll admit. We're coming in slowly now. This doesn't look amazing, but it is better than I would have thought it was going to go. We are in the snow area, and that's all we need. It might not technically be the poles, it might be nowhere near, but this is as good as we can get. I've got 30 minutes to get the other drill down, and then whatever happens, we've got our 2 core samples that we can take back to Kerbal. It's just the rescue mission that's going to be difficult. If I can get all 3 landed, that would be beautiful, but I doubt it. Do you know what, Eric? We might actually land in that. Fucking drill, though, Jesus. Right, we're coming in now. Turn fucking time warp off and do this as slow as possible. For the good of Eric's fucking life. We are currently 8 kilometres above the surface. I'm going to pop the chutes now. They should technically be deployed. They are. They're all deployed. So the chute should kick in shortly. And then I've got the engine that I can burn as well if need be at full thrust. One of the chutes is out. We want this to say fucking like 10 if possible. This is our speed on approach. Eric, Mina, did you say you would like a snowman? I think this is the time when we get said snowman. So we could only have one of Wales or Scotland in the finals, right? That's a bit shit. What, England? 256. The other chute should pop shortly, I'm hoping. We'll take a bit of our speed off now. There's the other chutes. 121 metres per second. If them chutes catch, we'll come in very slowly. There they go. Oh, Eric, this might just work, but I'm not saying anything yet because we are landing on a hill. And we know the Doomhaus's history with... Look at that. That is a view. Tell me that's not a view. It doesn't even feel like Doona. It's not the dangerous Doona, it's the snowy, beautiful Doona. But this hill could cause many problems. Eric, best of luck. Can't quick save while about to crash. Thank you for the vote of fucking confidence, Kurt. If I turn the thrust limiter to about 50... I like playing with thrust limiters now, I've realised it's a thing. Then we just slowly take our vertical speed off. Maybe I can just go boop, and not fall over. This has got a big centre of gravity. A low centre of gravity, and it's very wide base. We are coming in now. Eric, if this is your first time on an alien world, then you must...
Exclamation mark hop.
Best of luck. Best of luck. Please don't fall over. Please don't fall over. Sliding, I'm not too sure about though. Game, if we can, maybe if I send the drill out early, the drill can slow Eric down. Yep, that's a lot of sliding. And I can't quick save, Eric, because you're sliding so much. Eric, just do me a favour. Let's get these repacked just in case we need them. What am I going to do about this? Do we just ride the slide? Ride the slide? But I need to get the other one down. But that's like miles. Should we start drilling? Look! Eric's doing big work on the vaccine. Right, let's stop drilling though. I really wish it would stop sliding. Eric, stop sliding. I can't fucking save it, that's the problem. I can't go anywhere else because it's sliding. Only working 2 days next week and 2 days the week after, too. Pretty good, cellist. It's sliding. I thought the ground was moving. No, it for some reason won't stop fucking sliding. Can I switch to one of the others and get the other one on the North Pole? Can't switch vessels while moving. Can I take some of the vertical speed off by, like... Would SAS help? So what am I going to do? I don't understand what I can do at this point. Have I genuinely got to just sit here and wait? Can you take off slightly and land somewhere more flat? Maybe. That's maybe the course of action, Siddles, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's retract the drill. Santa, I'm hopping. Can I spin it and then we'll do... Because that looks flat as cocks in the middle of the crater, look. But it's going to use up valuable fuel that I need for the launch. I don't know, Siddles. Fuck it. So, Eric? Let's go. Put SAS on as well. I mean, this is going to do most of the slide for us, isn't it? But I can't use too much fuel because I need to obviously regain orbit at some point. But at least we're going further down the hill with this tactic. Yeah? This seems right. Because it can just endlessly repack the parachutes, which is the beauty of taking a scientist on a mission like this. That wasn't enough, was it? But this looks like it might slow me down a little bit more. Well, I never thought this would be a bastard problem. It's not like I can... Oh, fuck. But at least I need to get the other drill down. That's the thing. I need to get the other drill in place because the rule was that the drill's taken a IRL week. So if I can get it down, then the sample can be ready for next week. But this fuel is thin. Like, not thin, but like I've got very little of it. And I need a lot to get back to orbit. I can't be using too much of it, otherwise Eric's fucking stranded. Right. Are we sliding still? Eric, goddammit. Stop sliding. Oh, repack the chutes, repack the chutes, repack the chutes, repack the chutes. Space drills slide on their mandibles. Alright, can I turn... Fucking hell, I'm going to have to do another hop. Bollocks. Right, that's all the fuel I dare use. I don't want to use any more than that. I repacked the chutes, didn't I? Did I repack every chute? I did. I mean, we did land on the side of an enormous crater, which was a bit of a fool's errand. This looks a bit better. I might slide into this basin here. Eric, can you promise not to slide this time? There needs to be some sort of anchor system on the landing legs, doesn't there? You know what I mean? Like, you'd think the drill would be enough to stop it, but I guess the drills are kind of a refueling method as opposed to anything more spicy than that. But this looks better. Maybe slide into this sort of... But then it goes down. Well, we'll see. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I love the smoke, by the way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh? Whoa! I hate to say it, Siddles, but you actually... I wasn't going to dare, but your suggestion made me brave enough to actually pull that off. Siddles, well played. You've saved Eric. Repack the chutes. Then what we need Eric to do is extend the ladder. We're going to send the drill out.
Siddles, you were right. We are forever in your debt.
Press 1 if you agree with that statement. You can't do it yourself, Siddles, Jesus. Chaz, no. Don't betray us like this. Right, Eric gets to step foot on the surface of Duna. Would you like a flag, Eric, real quick? I forgot to turn the drill on. Eric was going to go and inspect the drill, but he forgot to turn the drill on. Eric, you've got a busy week ahead of you. You're going to need to make Mina a snowman as well. Siddle, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits as well. Now, can I have permission to drive some of the people that need rescuing onto this vessel? Right, the drill is in position. It is all down. We can start the drill, Eric. And just like that. We have landed. Beautiful scenes.
OMG, did you just safely land on Duna in the right place? Who are you, and what have you done with Stubbler?
Mind right, thank you for the bits. And the vote of fucking confidence. Right, let's conduct a material study. 200 science from Duna's polar crater. Opening the sample container, you find that everything has turned red. Initial tests show that it'll never wash out of white space suits. You consider sending missions in pink EVA suits to reduce cleaning costs. Roger that. Good. Right, let's close the doors. Then I need to scan the mystery goo. Can you leave me on Duna? I now have a wife and kids here. 80 science. Lovely. From the mystery goo. So Eric's going to do some scientific work while he's here too. Oh, he's got the old fucking thingies out as well. I forgot about these. But I'm not an engineer, am I? That's why I needed an engineer. Bollocks. Let's log pressure data. The atmosphere is pretty thin, even at the surface. You don't think parachutes or wings would work very well here? Says the person who parachuted down. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. Lovely. What about a crew report? 40 science. Lovely. Actually, Eric, I'm going to need you to do another EVA. Frosty, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You now have a Kerbal after your win. It's back at the base, Frosty, but you do have one. How are we, Frosty? Right, take a surface sample. 240 signs. The surface consists of a grainy, very fine sand-like dust, and it appears to be getting everywhere. Is that off of filming? I'm not sure I've heard that before. Do you want to build a snowman? You're not allowed Santa. How are the colouring in going? Right, let me board. Eric, it's time to sit comfortable for an entire week. Enjoy. Let's run an atmospheric analysis for 160 science. There appears to be a large concentration of heavy isotopes in the atmosphere. Heavier than on Kerbal. That's worded badly. There appears to be a larger concentration of heavy isotopes in the atmosphere than on Kerbal. That should be heavier, right? No. Larger concentration. No, yeah, you're right. That's right. Sorry, Kerbal. I think your Kerbal will crash on launch. Right, speaking of crashing, we need to get this other thingy landed. Right, who's the scientist between Shake and Cellist? Shake, you're the pilot, right? And Cellist, you're the scientist. Cellist, are you feeling in a science-y mood right now? Should make what's Santa colouring? We should make it Santa can't watch any Disney. Why do I keep switching to a fucking asteroid in the middle of nowhere? What? To what? I swear the tracking centre's broken. I think it's because a koala crashed into it that day when she tried to land that ship. Santa can't watch any Disney movie before he's done his colouring in homework. Harry's a heavy isotope, pass it on. I can confirm that science says the Earth is not flat. This guy. Is there a golf tonight? Good point, Frosty. There is. There is a golf in 3 hours and 20 minutes, I'm assuming. If there's anybody available to host it, I would be very, very grateful. Send me the screenshots, that's all you have to do. Right, tracking station. Fucking... Where do I need to go to? No, what's the ship called? Cellist, what did you call your ship? Is it Shippy McShipface, I think? I'll join golf if I'm not pissed at that time. It's Shippy McShipface, right? That's good. My back is killing me. Ow! Everybody stretch. Marbles, by the way, is in 15 minutes, everybody. Less. Much less. And then Stream Racers is after that. Apologies for the awful name, which was chosen under extreme time pressure. Are you saying it's awful? Are you doubting your own genius, Cellist? Right, let's not balls this up like we did the last time. I need this to land on the North Pole, therefore if I was to turn retrograde... I need to do this really, really quickly. Turn retrograde and burn. Now what this is going to do is it's going to shrink my orbit. Then we're going to release Cellist in the lander and hopefully pull off with Cellist what we just did with Eric. And hopefully not fucking slide. Should have been called Hitachi's Magic Wand. Fix your Guitar Hero controller, good shit, Frosty. Right now, don't fuck this up. Is the if I was to decouple it yet, deploy the fairing, which releases the lander, beautiful. Shake, say goodbye to Cellist. He's going on a mission. So Cellist departs the ship, puts his light on. Cellist boards his version of the lander, which hopefully won't crash. Cellist, good shit. He's on board. Now Shake needs to deploy Cellist. Cellist. Goodbye. Now Shake turn to radial out. This is what I didn't manage to do last time. And Shake burns a little bit, just to get away from Cellist. Clear the area. Turn to prograde. And I want that number to say roughly 91. Or 91,000. It's worth 40 quid if you sell it. Do people still buy Guitar? I guess Guitar Hero controllers, but I think like most charity shops are just full of like Wii Fit boards and Rock Band drums and stuff now, aren't they? Beautiful. Shake, you are now safe, and I switch to Cellist. And Cellist, it's your turn to do the same bullshit Eric just did. Good luck. Let's do the bulk of the time warp. Keep that out, actually, because I need to track electrical charge. I don't think I've got batteries on this. It's the one thing I forgot to put on it. And then hopefully we can land in the snow and not fuck up. Cellist, if you land anywhere other than the snow, you are a bad person. So my periapsis is technically just above the surface of Duna. My engine's fine. I can turn to retrograde now. We'll get out the... No, we don't need to get the extended solar panel out, do we? And I can also turn SAS off, so we're running without any fuel. Or any electric charge. We'll keep the landing legs out for this. We're on 100% fuel as we speak. Let me activate the engine. So now we've got 100% fuel. Cellist. Our orbit is shrinking as we enter the atmosphere. I'm worried that I undershoot this. I could maybe do two. No. No? No. No? How do I? No? No? I mean, we could land in the snow, can't we? That's fine. And then there's going to be the big drop. I tell you what we need to do, actually. Right, there's one more thing I need to do after this has touched down. Hopefully not slide. Everybody that is on board the... actually, no. No, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? It might do. Press 1 in the channel now if you're stranded on Duna. While Cellist's coming in, so I just have to wait for this. We need to find out who's getting rescued. Eric, you're not stranded, Eric, you're fine. Kitten's stranded on Duna. Mina's stranded on Duna. Chaz, Scotty. Trim, you're not stranded on Duna, goddammit. Alright, let me check all these names. Eric, you're fine. Kitten. Mina, definitely. Chaz, definitely. Yeah, Scotty, definitely. This is embarrassing. Scotty is definitely. And Mindrate is definitely. Cellist, you're not stranded on Duna. We can see you from here. I don't know for sure, but it figures it would be safe to assume I'm stranded somewhere. You people have so little faith in my aeronautical abilities. I don't want to land in that crater, do I? Then again, landing in the crater is better than landing in the... There's a really big crev there, look. Scotty's for sure, I know he's... I think Koala is. But I'm going to give precedent... I don't know if you are, Cats. You might be, yeah, you are, I think. Let's put you on the list just in case. I'm going to give precedent to you people. And then in between streams, I'm going to use the rover and we're going to drive you and park you on either Eric or Cellist's lander. And then you're going to get rescued by one or the other. We are now officially landing in the snow, by the way. This looks hilly as dicks. I am not on Kerbin, so I don't know where I could be otherwise. Well, you might be, Cats, yeah. So I'm going to give precedent to you people, because you're here, right? I need 4 of you nerds, so I might have to do marbles to determine who can get the rescue. That's time warp and come in nice and smooth, because I need this thing to not only land, but not slide, so it can get drilling for next week. And then we have had one of the most successful Kerbal streams in a million years. If you didn't hear me saying earlier or in the week, Kerbal, because Poovid21 is like tearing the planet to shreds, Kerbal, the playthrough, has an ending coming up. Now it's got one of 2 endings. Poovid21 is going to win or lose, and it has to be determined in 2021. There is no... Can I pop the shoots yet? No. There is no third option. Either we get the core samples from the north and south, get them back to Kerbin, get Janwedge's blood sample, get that back to Kerbin, synthesize and spread the vaccine, and win, or we don't manage to do all of the above and lose, and the Poovid wipes out the entire Kerbal race. I'd prefer it to be the second one, but that means that we have to have efficient stream after efficient stream because Kerbal is finished in 2021 regardless. I vote for a wipe. Nah, we're not wiping. We are saving the Kerbal race. Right, we're slowing down a bit more. I've not got time warp on, have I? But this is very hilly, so I might need to just burn a little bit. Because we're coming in a little bit hot. Right, we're reducing speed. Can I have these chutes pop, please? They are armed. There we go. Good. Lovely. Oh, this is a rough fucking landing. This might tip. After Kerbal Siddles, Bybee has demanded 1 under the sand stream to see the new content. And then after that, it is... I'm thinking of doing this. After that, we play Teardown. If you've never seen that game, Google it. It looks cool as cunt. Then after Teardown, we do a bit of relaxing Polybridge. And then after Polybridge, potentially Mice on the Cat. No, you'd never tip over a landing craft. That's inconceivable. The first Kerbal stream was the 18th of September 2020 and we're still on the same playthrough. I love this game, but I don't want to... Like, it's been getting difficult lately and I don't want it to stay that way, so... I'm going to have a nice break. We may return to it in the future, who knows. But if Kerbin dies, then how can we? The cannon's all fucked up. Smooth landing, smooth landing. Stop sliding. Do we hop? Do we hop? Have I got time to hop? I need this thing to stop bastard sliding. Cellist, we're going to need you to repack these parachutes. Ike. Gooey. Ike's the name of the moon, by the way. Right, that points me down the hill, right? Chalice has repacked the chutes. I need to sort the stage, you know. I can't save or stop until it stops sliding. So we're going to land down there somewhere, Chalice. Deal? No, no, no. Put SAS on, you fucking donkey. There we go. Good. Turn to retrograde. I don't want to use too much of this fuel because we need it to get back into orbit. Noel Edmonds says deal. Oh, you can't speak for Noel Edmonds, Cellist. That's Slops' job. Here looks good. I went really high then, I didn't mean to. Your mother decided that during a power cut you can cook soup and nothing else. That's sound logic. Right, if I can get this to stop, this is the most successful stream we've ever had. Marbles might get a bit snarled up, boys and girls, but we'll get to it, I promise. I need this thing to stop sliding and to land flat. Keep an eye on electric charge, that's fine. This looks a lot flatter, this looks better. Coming in, nice slow landing. Stop, don't slide, don't slide. Look at that. All of today's tasks completed with 1 minute to spare, just as it ticks over 55. Good shit. Right, Cellist, we've got a tiny bit of work to do before we can do marbles. Koala, are you stranded on Dune? You are, right? I think. No, you're actually not. You're on the way, aren't you? You're in orbit. Never mind, so it's not Koala. Disgusting stuff. Are you having that, kid? Lovely. Lovely. Right. Cellist, get on board. Nobody's here for this. Fucking hell, I get to upset everybody that's here to watch me fail. Lovely. Save game. Good shit. Right. So, next I've got one more job to do. Cellist, we're digging. That's lovely. Yeah, you're in orbit, I think, Koala. I think 4 left after this, Mina, or maybe 5. Space Center. No, map screen.
Holes.
Hills. Now, I need to switch to this fucking mess here, the My Twat ship. And then we need to work out who goes with Eric and who goes with Cellist. There's a lot of driving to do. A lot of driving, but we can do that in between streams. I'm actually going to teleport them to save the driving. But what the fuck is this? Brilliant. Let's just switch to the empty fuel tank. That's a lot of fuel. I could have No, never mind. What the fuck was that? Why am I switching to an empty fuel tank in the middle of fucking nowhere? Brilliant! Because that's what I asked for. Thank you, game. So what? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, while Kerbal fucks my mouth. Can I switch to the My Twat ship, please? Look, switch to My Twat ship. I'd rather walk back. I watched the movie Cars. Does that count as an experience? I think so. Fucking hellfire. I need to see who's on this ship. There we go, beautiful. Right, this is the situation, Sybil. He was asking earlier what happened. Here we have Scotty and Easy Green. On this ship we have Kitten, Cats, Mina, Santa, Chaz, Alkarion, and Mindright. Is there anybody of this group that isn't here? Everybody's here, apart from Easy Green, I think, right? Alright then, I need 4 people to go with Eric. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Everybody that's trapped on Duna. 10.
Put your hand up if you're not
9.
here.
8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. The number was 18. The 4 people closest to 18 go with Eric. That is... Chaz. That is Scotty. And Mindright. And who else? Alkarion, right? Alkarion? Yeah, Alkarion. Chopped kitten, chopped. But you get to go with Cellist. Right, Chaz, Scotty, Mindright, and Alkarion, you are boarding with Eric. Cigarette Etiquette's not got a Kerbal kitten, let alone one on Kirby. On Duna. Right, lovely. That means that I need to then go to... Bear with me. Ignore me, Stubbler, I'm an idiot. Never. I'm going to constantly point out your shortcomings. Alright, what was the to-do list? The to-do list says... That's fucking... Ignore that. We're just doing a bit of admin before we go to marbles. Bear with me. That means Eric delivered the drill to the South Pole with perfection. That means Eric is now on 10 and tying Mina in a points position. Eric and Mina are going to get a point from this if it finishes. Cellist gets a successful mission point, which means Cellist is now up to 2. Cellist, well played. The Cellist family absolutely smashing it. So Koala and Mike, you just didn't land. You just didn't land it. That's the issue. But you'll get a chance to next week. That's the first mission. And Shake gets himself a successful mission point. If you're wondering what this is, by the way, the Kerbal with the most points at the end of the playthrough, at the end of the year, which is currently Mindray on 14, gets 5 points. Scotty gets 3, and Mina and Eric get 1 each. Lovely. Right, that is all the points updated, and that is today's stream done. What a fucking stream. Right, save game. Good. So we could potentially get all we need from Duna, and then all we need to do is rescue. Then we need to go and get Jamwedge out of space. This might be doable, but I have to do this sweaty fucking 800 mission thing. You know what I mean? I still have a shot. Shake. To be honest, that was a hell of a successful mission to say you've been part of the Doomhaus Space Agency for all of 6 minutes. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Kerbal for the week, and that is the streams for the week. But we have 2 more things to do before we go. We need to give out 2 points. 1 for the team that wins stream races. But before that, we need to give out Person of the Century of the Day. If you'd like a golden name in Discord, better start winning fucking marbles. God, that was successful. I enjoyed that. That was good shit.
Give me a marble, you enemus dickhead.
Enemus? My favourite Blink-182 album. Right. The greens are on 241 points and the oranges are on 165.
Enemies.
If you would like to wear the Person of the Century of the Day crown, you don't have to worry about guessing. Everybody, including the Person of the Century of the Day, can take part. If you would like a marble, which is your only chance of winning Person of the Century of the Day, you must say the password. The password is drill. I'm going to have to spell enormous, you bitch. Yeah, cellist. Say 15.
Is an orange.
We have cellist for the oranges. We have shitty stiddles for the oranges. We've got trim for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Koala for the greens. Mikey B for the greens. Eric for the greens. Santa for the greens. Cigar for the greens. Mindright for the oranges. Shake for the oranges.
Cellist is a green new spoon.
Did I say cellist is an orange? Did I actually? Brilliant. Thank you, cellist. Again. Kitten for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. Taxlack, welcome to the stream. You've already been here, haven't you already? Never mind. Taxlack, hello for the oranges. Gwynblade for the greens. And Cats for the greens. 17 marbles enter the race. The first person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the low. Go. By the way, Stream Races is after this, and you can win your team a point in Stream Races. Did I miss Chaz? Oh, it said drill me, daddy. I didn't see that. Yeah, Chaz for the greens. And Fisty for the greens. Lovely. 19 marbles enter the race. We've got Cellist, Siddles, Trim, Scotty, Mina, Koala, Mikey, Eric, Santa, Cigar, Mindright, Shake, Kitten, Alcarion, Tagslack, Gwynblade, Cats, Chaz, and Fisty. Is there anybody else? Mindright? No, Cellist is 1, so 1 press of the random button gets us to Haunted Hills. Why? Fucking hell, Cellist. With 19 marbles enter the race, the worst level, one of the worst levels in the game. We go in 3, 2, 1. Can Eric tie Mikey B at the top of the league? Can Mikey B? It's got its own fucking music this level as well, hasn't it? Do you know what? Let's fuck the Haunted Hills music off completely. Lovely. Right, Slops is the record holder on Haunted Hills, which looks to have had an update. Slops' record is 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Can you beat it? 3, 2, 1. Wait, this is a different level. Is this a different level? This is a different level. This is a different level. And straight out of the doors, Tagslack for the oranges takes the lead. Can Tagslack get the 4th orange point in a row? Santa in 2nd place for the greens. Chaz in 3rd place for the greens. What you've got to watch out for in this level is the fucking ghosts. Chaz has managed to take the lead for the greens. Santa for the greens, but somebody's going to get... Chaz is chopped by one of the ghosts. Absolutely chopped, and Tagslack takes the... I would say takes the lead, but Santa has just got the overtake. Mina in 5th place, trying to get around. Santa gets ahead of Scotty, who's also green. The greens have just started to creep ahead. It's been updated like it was the other day. I think you're right, yeah. It's all different at the start, which is strange. It doesn't usually do that. But Santa is still managing to... Santa and... Oh! The testicle twins went into the same obstacle and Scotty managed to get out ahead. Can Scotty hold on to this victory? Can he bollocks? Immediately hits the wall, allowing Siddles and Mina to take the lead, with Fisty in 2nd for the greens. Trim is right there, also looking to creep up behind Eric and Mikey at the top of the league. Trim is in the lead as we speak. Fisty 2nd place, Trim 1st place for the greens. Mindright is creeping. Mindright could get an overtake. He got a bit of a different angle. Look at Mindright. I can't switch camera because I'll lose all this. Mindright gets ahead. Mindright for the oranges. Mindright is in danger of challenging for the mug, by the way, because he's about to get 5 points from Kerbal, which he will get this year, guaranteed. And Mindright's been winning like crazy lately, and he's still holding on to this lead, but Trim is just creeping out ahead. I can't focus these locks, like I say, I'll lose all camera angles. Can Mindright hold on to this lead and win another point for the oranges, because Chellis for the greens is right behind. Trim for the greens in 3rd place. Mindright is creeping. Come on, Mindright, you got this. Just hold firm. This level's fucked, by the way, if you're wondering why it looks like shit. Mina gets 2nd place for the oranges. The oranges are massing at the front. Mikey B is in the front pack though. Eric, it could happen. Is Mikey B going to get the overtake? Wait, what the fuck is this? What is this? It's changed. Everything is so different. Mikey B's in second place. Could potentially overtake Mindrate, but it isn't happening. This level is weird. It is. It's bent. Mindrate, congratulations. Person of the century of the day goes from the orange head of Kitten back to the orange head of Mindrate, who I think had it on Tuesday or Monday or something. Can Mindrate get golden woods in golf this evening? Mindrate well played. Like the actual golden woods. Which means, let me just check the scores real quick. It means that Mindrate is now on 12, and if he got the 5 points, it would put him on 17, 2 points behind. Can Mindrate overtake both Eric and Mikey B? Mindrate well played, first place. Mina second, Mikey B third. Good shit. Yeah, the level's weird. But, more importantly, it's time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to do 3 races. I just had the orange there, 4th point on the bounce. Good shit. We need to get it back to 55, so the gap to 55, so we have the slightest fucking chance of doing anything in final week. Might be nice to make you ship a mug to Missouri. The furthest one's ever been is Israel, but they've been all over Europe, so to ship one over that way would be quite something. I'm just hoping that fucking Tiny or Easy Green don't win, because imagine shipping one to fucking Seattle. Right. 3 races of Streamer if this music is the weekend. Fuck. You know what we're doing. 3 races. If the oranges can win yet another point, that would be rather spicy. If you would like to type the word race, you can join in. 3 races. If the oranges win 2, the oranges win a point. If the greens win 2, the greens win a point. Type race in the chat. That's all you need to do. Taxlax in, Siddles is in, Kitten, Cat, Santa, Fisty, Koala, Mikey, Cellist, Alcarion in.
Race Trackers, Race Red.
Chaz is in as well. Nina's in. I don't know if I read those 2 names out. Shake is in. Mindrate is in. Come on, oranges. If you've never played this game before, you need to type !boost. Or Cigar's in as well. You need to type !boost and it will give your car a boost. If you type !boom with 10 bits, it will send a random car up into orbit. The way I film this is I look at the front car and face backwards. So best of luck, oranges. And then we're going to get out of here and I'm going to let you all enjoy your weekend. Santa immediately. The Formula 1 cars seem to be the way lately. And Santa takes the lead. Chaz gets an early boost, and as you can see, it worked out for him. Chaz, well done. Chalice in second place for the Greens. Santa in first for the Greens. Eric in third for the Greens. Kitten is the only orange anywhere near this race as we speak. Santa makes an absolute mess of that boost, hits the tyres and goes flying, allowing Cellist. You would be further than Israel. That's what I'm saying, Mindrate. We've not had one go that far. A huge nuke comes in from Cellist, but he doesn't put the boom. Fuck. Cellist with a 500 bits, but forgets to boom. It's just a generous donation from Cellist. Cellist, I appreciate it. Thank you for the big bit. Chopped. And Cellist drops behind. Cigarette Etiquette tries to take out Alcarion, but Alcarion for the oranges is in the league. Cellist. Fuck. Thank you, Cellist. I appreciate it. Alcarion in the lead for the oranges out of nowhere. Kitten in second place for the oranges, but Alcarion has coned himself. He's back on the track. No! Alcarion hits trouble, but I think Kitten has taken the lead for the oranges. Cigar in second place for the greens. A big boom comes in from Cellist. It hits Shake.
Exclamation mark boom.
And sends Shake into orbit. Kitten has had trouble. She is bouncing all over the place. But she manages to land on her wheels. Cigar's looking to overtake for the greens. Can Kitten make it? Santa comes out of nowhere. Santa takes the lead back, but Alcarion takes the corner 50 times better. Alcarion for the oranges is in the lead. Santa for the greens in second. Kitten Cat staying her wheels in the background, but Santa looks like he wants to cause fucking trouble. Come on, oranges. Siddles falls off the track in the background. What a pro. Santa's trying his hardest to get around Alcarion. Alcarion, it might benefit you to just take Santa out. No, he's going to get a fucking better racing line. Alcarion's wobbling all over the track, but Santa is thrown off at the last second. This is so fucking... Thanks to Alkiri on the oranges take round 1. Lovely. Right, the oranges are going 1-0. Sorry, the oranges are going to win today and win 5 points in a row. This is fucking... You can boost as many as you want, Fisty, yeah. I was tempted to fall asleep and make Santa crash. That would have been the best way. To just check him so Kitten can get the overtake. Good work, Chalice. Thank you for the big bits. Thank you, Chalice. I appreciate it. Thank you also for the boom as well. I think you can... Is it only 2 boosts? Oh, if you can only boost twice. I don't know. I've never done it. I'll go with you, look. Right, next race, boys and girls. If you'd like to join in for this one, type the word race. I honestly don't know, Fisty. I didn't realise that was a thing. Tagslack is in for the second round. Kitten in. Alkirion, Fisty, Mindright, Chaz in. Chalice, Koala, Mikey, Cigar, Shake, Santa in. Siddles, Cats in. We begin. 30 seconds. Scrove is in for the greens. So it's a 2 boost limit per race. I did not know that. Mina is in. Keep an eye out for yourself here. I might have missed the name there because a lot came in at once. Come on, oranges. We just need to win 1 more and then that is it. We've got the point. Eric is in. Yeah, I think it's right. They've maybe seen me set up in the settings or something before Kitten, but this is just a default race, so I don't know. We'll see. I love this music. It's Weekend in my head now. It's a banging soundtrack, this. And early doors in the second race, we see the greens collecting at the front. Chalice for the greens, Mikey for the greens, and Cats for the greens. Mikey turns to the race car after it's been succeeding, but it wasn't to be. Mikey spins out after some PvP, and Santa again is a demon. But Koala is in the lead for the greens. Santa is trying to help her along. Tagslack gets there for the oranges, but Cigar in third place. Koala hits trouble. Everybody hits trouble. Eric's technically in the lead. Everybody is stuck. But Santa the demon is there again, right behind Chaz at the greens. This is looking exceptionally green all of a sudden. Chaz and Santa hit a lot of trouble on the tyres. A huge nuke comes in from Cellist. Everybody goes to shit.
Exclamation
Fuck.
mark. Boom.
Everybody went up with the huge nuke from Cellist. Cellist, thank you for the massive bits, as always, during stream races, you maniac, which seems to have pushed Mindright into orbit. But Cigar's got under the level. That might have been beneficial for the for the greens, but technically Mindright is in the lead right now, but I don't know if he's going to be able to find his way back to the track. If Cigar can get on the track, he's in good position, but he's got stuck underneath. Cigar is in the lead. Eric takes over for the greens. There are no oranges in sight apart from Mindright, and he's having troubles of his own. Tagslack's approaching. Eric and Cigar for the greens are looking fucking dominant, right? Cigar for the greens on his second ever Stream Racers race is looking dominant right now. If he can nail this stunt, can he do it? He can. Eric hits the cones, but Cigar is miles in the lead. Can Cigar secure the comeback? Oh, the first part of the comeback for the oranges. There is no one in sight. All Cigar has to do is finish now because Eric is right there. Santa is approaching as well. I think Scrove maybe fourth? I think Mindright's just taken third actually, but this is a hell of a lead. Cellist Nuke just disrupted everything. Trim likes comeback. Well, he can scrape it off Siddles' teeth. That might have been a... Yeah. Eric retakes the lead from Cigar. Cigar is trying, but I think Eric might just have this race nailed down. Cigar gets coned. This might be good. If Mindright's quick, we need Eric to fuck this some. No. Mindright, go for it. Mindright. Can Mindright get over the tyres? Ah, so close. Not a bad effort. A boost as well was a good idea, but it might have just been slightly delayed or something thanks to Twitch. Right, Eric hits hard on that landing, by the way, and stops in his tracks, but as does Cigar. Can Eric? I think Eric might be about to beat this. He does. It is one apiece. We go to the third round. Eric finishes first for the greens. Congratulations, Eric. We go to the final round. The point is still to be... Mina, what is this? How did Mina fuck up the jump so badly? You alright, Mina? Everything, you know what I mean? Everything alright? Go on, Shake. Straight through for the oranges. Look at that. No messing. Watch Mikey. He's going to fuck it up for the greens. You ready? Terrible. Cats. Terrible. Kitten for the oranges. Beautiful. Did you see it? Alcarion. Miles past, but that counts. I'm tired, alright? Scrove. Straight through for the greens. Alcarion. No, tags. Whoa. Tags like with the stunts. And somewhat lands on his wheels. Cellist straight over. Koala through. Chaz. Missed. Come on, Siddles. Siddles loves the Doomhaus so much that he's dawdling so there's a bit more Doomhaus to watch. Typical Siddles. What a fanboy. Right. Get ready for the final race, ladies and gentlemen. The team who wins this race wins the final point. Type race now. Kitten is in. Santa in. Eric in. My voice is going. Mina is in. Alcarion, Fisty, Cigar, Scrove, Cellist, Mikey in. Tags like Cat, Siddles in. Koala in. Shake in. Your boots. Chaz in. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Final thing for today, for this week, and then we'll move on to Black Mesa next week. Get ready for the chop guessing as well. I enjoyed Kerbal today. That was good. I don't usually. Sometimes it's a pain in my fucking ring piece, but that was quite good. Race car backwards. Chelsea such a sweat look. And we didn't get a Stubbler around this time. Right, whoever wins this wins the final point. Oranges could potentially win their 5th point in a row. Greens could spoil the party.
You're a pain in my ring piece.
Thank you, Siddles, for the kind words. Mindrake with a boost gets well ahead of Tagslide, but it might have been a bit premature. But Tagslide for the oranges is in the lead. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Black Mesa Friday would have been a great stream title. Look at Chaz trying to PvP. Brutal. Shake is coming for the oranges. Shake with a perfectly timed boost absolutely skips past Tagslide, but has a lot of trouble on the tyres. And the greens don't. Because the greens never do. Because the greens cheat. And just like that, the 3 orange leads turned into a 4 green lead as Mikey B takes the lead. Scrove in 2nd place for the greens as well. Eric in 3rd. Tagslack is now the... This is bullshit. This is bullshit. The oranges cleared the path. A big boom comes in from Alcarion. Can he change things?
Exclamation mark.
He does. He takes Chaz out and he takes Scrove out. He doesn't take Mikey out, but Tagslack might be able to get a fucking overtake here if he can just... Alcarion, you hero! Alcarion with a perfectly timed boom just took out all of the green leaders and the oranges retake the lead. Beautiful. Alcarion, thank you for the big bits. Can Tagslack nail the landing because Mikey B is approaching at speed? Does Mikey cone himself? He doesn't. Mikey might just get the lead again. Can Tagslack hold on? He can. Tagslack regains the lead from Mikey. Mikey's in 2nd place for the greens. Tagslack body checks the cones right in front of Mikey. Mikey has spun out and got stuck. Tagslack, you can't cone yourself here. No! Scruff, don't do it. Scruff, don't do it. Scruff's got stuck on the tyres. Tagslack gets his boost. He tries to boost off, but he gets his respawn. This is the way. Mikey is approaching in the background. Oh, there's so much green amassing. Everything behind you, Tagslack, is green. There's 7 cars behind. Do this, Tagslack. Land on your wheels. Succeed. No! Scruff's coming. Scruff hits the camera. Can Scruff get through this without stopping? He can. Tagslack gets his respawn, which gives him momentary immunity. And Eric and Scruff all fuck up. Fisty's approaching, going the wrong direction, and she crashes. Mikey, Koala, Chaz, Eric, all stuck. Tagslack get... What is this? Hello? How do I... Eric's through. Eric's clean. Tagslack, where are we going? Okay, that's fine. I see what you're doing now. That's alright. That's alright. Yeah. Eric goes for a boost. Eric's trying to cheat. Typical green behaviour. Tagslack's doing this. He's coned himself. He's got free of his cone. This is good. This is good. He's got to have faith, says Kitten. Can this work? Alcarion, I think the entire orange party owe you a huge favour there. The green lead was stretching out ahead, but a perfectly timed nuke from orbit took out just the right cars it needed to, and the pay-to-win stream races strikes again. Then again, Cellist paid 10 times more than what you know, 20 times more than what you just did, and didn't manage to affect as much of a change, and the oranges win yet another point, boys and girls. Lovely! What a fucking brilliant finish to the week. The greens won on Monday, and the oranges won everything since. If we can keep this up, the oranges need to bring the gap down to 55 points before Christmas. Not possible. Not likely. But imagine if we did. Then we could maybe win literally everything in finals week and succeed, but I doubt it. Right, boys and girls, that is going to do it. Thank you all for joining me today for Kerbal. I think we might be on the path for the good ending in Kerbal. It just depends. But as Mina finishes and Kitten crosses the line for the very last time, then I can already crown we've already crowned Mind Right Person of the Century for the day. We've given the oranges the second point. Golf is in 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to play golf.
Fuck the greens.
If anybody would like to play golf in 2 hours and 38 minutes, then you need to be in the Doomhaus Discord with Golf with Your Friends game, and you can play green versus orange golf with your friends. Is anybody available to host this evening? I would very much appreciate it. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for the massive amount of bits during the stream races and during the stream in general, and every stream this week. Thank you all for the subs as well. The subs have been ludicrous today. Thank you for joining me for the sneaky Kerbal stream, which is supposed to be a quiet one, and it was more raucous than normal. But I'm going to sneak off. Cheeky is live right now playing Forza Horizon 5. If you would like to join him, is he the only person streaming that we know? He is. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, go over to Cheeky and call him all the names under the sun. I think we're about ready to start raids again, on and off. And I'm going to sneak off and let you all go and enjoy his shitty content, as he would call mine, I'm sure. Right, I love you all. Siddles, Kitten, Eric, Tagslack, Mindright, Fisty, Alcarion, Cigar, and everybody else. Thank you all. Congratulations to the point winners this week. Enjoy golf if I don't see you before then. But otherwise, I'm going to see you all on Monday for the continuation of the Black Mesa playthrough, which we might finish very shortly and move into Blue Shift, or whatever it's called. But anyway, I love you all. Head over to Cheeky, enjoy your stream, enjoy your weekend. I love you all. Eat well and keep fucking dancing, and I'll see you all bright and early on Monday. Eric has our final word, and it is this, ladies and gentlemen. Barrel-aged distilled Kerbin. That sounds like the bad ending. Wait.